All right, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for checking out the stream. Welcome to Brews and Board Games. All right, we got good luck tonight. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. We're gonna have some fun here. First, I do want to check the audio. I did do another video, and I forgot to put the microphone back in the same spot. So I just want to check to make sure it is good to go. Maybe let's angle it down a little bit more. Come on, baby. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't mind me. I just gotta fix some things here. Come on. Man, it's like I only hand tighten it, but then when I need to untighten it, it's like... Dude, come on, man. I need to start hitting the gym a little more. God damn it. Alright, does that work? Is that it? I think that's gonna be it right there. Let's move it over a little bit. All right. So how is that? Is the audio sound good? It looks like it's good from the levels. I think we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, but today we are playing Scythe. We're gonna be playing against two Automas. So this is gonna be solo. We're not gonna do us verse both of them together. It's a free-for-all, so it's going to be every player for themselves. I am using the playmat for Scythe. I have a lot of stuff for this game. I also have these. They're like these little. Let's see if I can put the focus on here. Let's see, which one is it? This one? No. That one right there. Yeah, let's get that one. Let's just check to see if the if this is on here. All right, so let's turn on focus. See if you guys can see it. It's fine. All right, thank you, Patrick. Thanks for checking out the stream too, man. Really appreciate it. How's it going tonight, man? You doing good? So I'm using these for the encounters. I got this off. I forgot the site that I got them on, but they're these little like campfires. So instead of the regular encounter tokens that you would see here, there's just these little campfire things. So they're pretty cool. You know, it adds a little flavor to the game. You know, spice it up a little bit. I do have the resources as well. I bought even the broken token box a long time ago, and this thing is it's honestly fantastic. The way that it organizes the game, top notch. Got the coins here as well, upgraded coins. As you can see here, even the 50s as well. What else? We are going to be using the airship module, and I do have these three factions. These are the ones we're going to be playing with: the Nordic, Rusviet, and Polania. I do have all these factions painted, which is kind of why I'm using these factions. I do have all the other factions. I even the Albania or something like that, and then plus the purple one. I forget what it was. It's kind of like this Asian. I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese or something like that, but I do have both of them as well. That was the invaders of from afar. So I have those, but these are the only three I have painted right now. Okay, thank you, dude. I can hear you fine. Greetings from Germany. Welcome, dude. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Good. The audio levels are good. Awesome. So I do have these three painted. Again, this is kind of why we're using these three factions. I think I started with these because my wife loves playing as the Nordic faction, and these other two were just really cool. I mean, I do like, I am going to forget the names of a lot of stuff in here. I haven't played this game for quite some time, but I really like these other two because, you know, the wolf and the tiger and the bear, really cool. But I do like this one with the wolf. Awesome stuff. So let's just, so just to show you guys, it's 2 o'clock. Okay, Patrick. Yeah, man, if you got to go, absolutely. I completely understand, man. Just appreciate you joining the stream. 2 o'clock. All right. A trooper, man. You are a trooper. So I got, this is the Polania. So this is the paint job I did. I think it was pretty good. I didn't do any facial features. You know, just kind of left it blank. And I didn't yet finish on the bases. So like you might see a little bit of paint Like, which one was it? Like on the Roosevelt, you can see there's like a little bit of brown on the base. I didn't finish the bases up. But yeah, this is the paint job. Pretty happy with it. These were the first minis I painted. I guess besides the Warhammer I did back in the day, but I mean, it's been years since then. Miguel Ortiz, what's up, homie? Stopping by to say hi. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. We're gonna have a little fun with Scythe. We're gonna do some, you know, almost steampunk battle. Maybe a battle or two. That's mostly gonna be from the Automas. They can do quite a few battles. So yeah, that's the Polania. And how's it going, by the way, man? Polania. Roosevelt. I just love this tiger, dude. Something about big cats, man. It is just absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And even got some details on the gun there. If I could get the camera to focus. Come on, man. Jeez. Every time with this camera. Every time. Oh my goodness. How close do I got to get it? Is that going to focus? Come on, man. I'm trying to show off the paint job. Let's try again. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Of course. It's still getting all that stuff from the background. I wanted to show it off a little bit. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. And then you got this guy. What's his name? Bjorn and Mox. Bjorn and Mox. So I got him right here. I guess I need to just cover out. It's on autofocus. I mean, I would think it would take up the most, whatever's taking up most of the screen. My goodness, man. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Let's take it off auto. And let's see if that works. Looks like I got to bring it back a little bit. How about there? Does that work? Even more, huh? Yeah, this thing is... I can't wait to one day I will have a different camera. One day I will. It might be okay right now. Still a little bit out of focus. I can get a little bit better. Bear with me, guys. All right, let's try that. There we go. Yeah, that's Bjorn and what is it, Mox? Bjorn and Mox. Yeah. Really cool. Even got that like underneath and everything like that. Yeah. Cool. That's the only stuff I have painted for the game. I didn't do the airships yet. One day I will get around to it. And one day I will get around to the other factions as well. I just haven't gotten there yet. You know, other games come in. I did some paint jobs for some other games as well. So it's like, it's just one of those things. I haven't gotten the game out for a long time. I've been itching to. So I'm also not reminded that I still have some things to paint for it. But yeah, so with that being said, we are going to be playing against two Automas. Those, the Roosevelt and the Nordic faction, are going to be the Automas. We are going to be playing as Polania. Now, what I also wanted to do for this playthrough was use the... Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Again, it was kind of my first, you know, board game miniatures paint job, and I think it turned out fairly well. I've since got better. Like I don't have any washes on there or anything, which really would have, you know, put out some detail, and maybe I still will. Like, you know, the fur would really come through a lot better. But thank you. So with this, what I was going to try to play with the modular board. The thing is, however, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to close this so I can see with you guys. Actually, let's take off the autofocus so we don't get in more trouble. I already did. Okay. All right. So as you can see on the left-hand part of the screen, I also have this app open as well. We're going to be using this app, and this app is fantastic if you are playing solo. This handles pretty much everything for the factions. It tells them where to go. It tells them what to put out onto the board. It really just takes the place of the physical cards and makes it into a very, very friendly app. So we are going to be using the app. So the problem is with the modular board, when I first put out the thing that I was going to be playing with the modular board, I thought that I saw on here that you could use a modular board. Again, I haven't checked the app for a long time, so I thought maybe there was an update. They put that in here. But what I read was the modular tiles, the bonus tiles. So with the modular board, you get some extra tiles here. And that's what they meant by you could use that in the game. So I didn't go through the physical cards again. I use the app whenever I play. It makes it a lot easier. So I decided, let's just throw out the modular board. What I was then going to do instead was, okay, with the modular board, you get these tiles that you can place on the different sections, right? You can mix them up and put them on there. I was going to say, okay, well, let's just do that for this board as well. Easy, right? The problem with that becomes the app, and I tested it out. Let's say the app is controlling the Nordic faction, right? And let's say I said, okay, the Nordic faction actually is going to start here. All right, so normally what the card would say is, like if you're going by the exact rules from the card, the worker might move out to like say here or something like that. The problem is the app only recognizes the home base of the Nordic faction as being in that exact spot. So what it was doing was it wasn't using the movement right on the cards. It was trying to use the movement for this area here. So instead of like the units coming down here, it was still trying to put them up here. So it wasn't working. So I had to resort back to standard board. How I'm going to try to change that up a little bit, I want to kind of start down here, a little ways from them, because I can input my own positions on the app itself. I don't need to be controlled by the exact movement from the cards. So I could actually start wherever. But what I was going to do is I don't really want to start right next to them. I kind of want to, spread out a little bit on the board. So what I am going to do, though, is I am going to switch Polania from being here. I'm going to cover that up. And I'm just going to shuffle these two so we can potentially start here or here. So we'll change it up a little bit from the normal standard game. And this won't mess up the Automa or the app at all. I've already tested with a test game and it was fine. So yeah, but if you guys have Scythe and you haven't tried the solo mode, but you are curious, definitely check out the app. It's called Scythekick. Highly, highly recommend it. Now, it is free, but some of the modules in there, like if you wanted to use invaders from afar, as you can see on the screen there, there's like a little coin, red coin right now. I was pointing to the app like you can see my finger. There's a little coin right next to it. So you'd have to pay a little bit more money to add the invaders of afar, or if you wanted to do the win gambit, more money, rise of Fenris, so on and so forth. Also, if you wanted to see, and it has a fantastic layout of the board that you can actually see where the units should go, which is the main reason why I like it. If you want that feature as well, you got to pay more money. So if you want everything in Scythe in this app, it's probably going to run you about like $15, but you don't need everything if you don't have everything. But I do highly recommend it. And at least if you're going to buy something, you got to buy like I forget what exactly it's called, but it's like it allows you to see the layout of the board. And that's the most handy feature. I do believe it also maybe adds extra player counts. So like I think maybe you can only start with like 2. And then if you buy like the upgraded, then you can do as many players as you want. I'm not entirely sure. So with this, it's pretty easy. We're just going to do, we're going to select 3 players. We are going to click this to do Automa, and we are going to select 2. And then we are going to click next here. Okay, so this is player 1. We're going to click draw, faction, and map. So we're going to do this, and I forget to get the other tiles. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So I forgot to grab the other boards here. I had them sitting down I had another game box sitting on top of these because, again, I haven't played for some time, but these boards got really warped. Just these, these boards right here, the agricultural engineering and stuff like that. No other board. It's just these got really warped, and I have no idea why. Have any of your guys' boards got warped since playing? Maybe it's just the way that mine are sitting in there, but they're just resting down. Like nothing is squeezing them together or anything like that. So it's kind of weird. But we are going to, let's see, which one did it give us? Industrial. Okay. So we'll play with industrial. Oh, that's the one I had here. Okay. All right. And we are going to play as Polania, as you can see in the app there. Let's set these off to the side. Let's just put these up here. All right. Now we can go to the first Automa, draw faction, and we're just going to set them as the Nordic. And then we are going to do draw faction and set them as Russia. KB Zombie, yeah, I think it's just moisture. It might be, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be. It could be. And what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. Great to have you guys. And we are going to do this right here. Okay. All right. So that is set up. Can you guys see the app fine? Like, is it coming through okay? I have an iPad right here, my wife's iPad. I'm using the app, and I have a standard PC, but I'm doing like, I found this app, I forget what it's called, but I can like make the iPad think that the computer is a MacBook, or, sending some sort of, however Apple products connect to each other, AirPlay or something like that. But yeah, so it seems to be working out pretty well. Yeah. All right. So we have the industrial board, and again, we have our player board right here. And I do have the Automa faction boards just below me. They're going to be off screen, but that's just because I wanted to get, a little closer than just having it really far back. I wanted you guys to at least see some detail a little bit more. But the way that the Automas work is they don't have this board at all. They don't get upgrades, they don't get resources, they don't get anything like that. They basically just have this board. They have the mechs, they have the 6 stars, and they have the workers. They will get coins, they will get combat cards, but they won't get anything else. They don't get stars the same way that humans do as well. The only way that they get stars is in the app. It progresses through the cards themselves, so that eventually they'll draw a card, and it'll say advance on this track. And once it gets to a certain point, they'll get a star, and we'll just place one of their stars next to the triumph track here. They can also get 2 stars from 2 different combats. So they can still get the 2 stars from here, and they can get a star for having 16 power. They will still do combats. They don't move like normal people do. They basically teleport around the board. It's pretty crazy. And their goal is basically just to keep on moving down towards the factory. And you'll see how they move as well. And they'll get coins. They'll get points for controlling spaces, having a certain number of coins, and stuff like that. They do both start at 10 popularity, as you can see here. And that will not change at all. Mine warped, it's a humidity issue. Okay, all right. Yeah, and it's crazy because nothing else warped. I guess it's just something with the dual layer boards. I guess. Interesting, though. I'm glad it's not just mine. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I've had components do that all the time. I just put them under a heavy box, and, it just straightens back out. Yeah, man. I'm excited, though, man. I love this game. This is in my top 10 games. And I just haven't played it for quite some time. I played a lot of the Automa solo using this app a long time ago. Back then, this Scythe was kind of my first true love of board games when I got into the hobby. It wasn't the one that started me into the hobby, but it was the one that I got it and I was like, wow, games can be this? This is crazy. And I fell in love with it, man. And that's why I bought all these extra stuff and everything. And yeah, I just went ham. Yeah, but it is small. Mine weren't, man. Mine were actually mine were warped pretty good. I was surprised. I opened up the box. I was like, whoa, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let's set the power for them. So, Roosevelt is going to start at 3. What else here? Okay. Nordic is going to start at 4, and we are going to start at 2. All right. We start with 2 popularity. We start with 4 coins. Both of the Automas start with 5, and they're going to have those on their player boards. And we'll do all the, their total scores at the end of the game. I'm trying to think where I'm going to put these. Actually, let's put our stuff on here first, so I can have some room down here. Yeah, but the computers, they don't follow the same rules. Like, they don't care about river walk or anything like that. They basically just teleport wherever they want to go. And they will go into lakes. Those rules don't apply to them. So they will just have a worker sitting in a lake by itself. Completely normal for the Automa. Let's put that there. Boom. Here, and here. All right. All right, let's put our workers on. And we still got to shuffle where we are going to go. So let's put our coins. Oh, that might be a little hard to see. Yeah. Can we put them here? That's still a little dark. That is still a little dark. Then just for my sake, we're gonna put them down here. All right. Okay, so let's actually shuffle up these first. So again, we're going to be able to start at one of these 2 spaces. And we'll just see. So let's just do this one first. All right, so we're going to start here. And that's going to be the normal starting spot. I guess I don't need this then. Right? Okay. All right, we got that. Rise of Fenders. Yes, 100% worth getting. Me and my family, we played through the entire campaign. It is fantastic. If you like this game, absolutely get it. Absolutely. No question. If I was going to make a list of, and people have made this list before, a list of absolute necessary expansions, that is one of them. That is one of them. It's so fun. Like it has surprises all along the way. It has hidden boxes that you have to open up for different chapters and everything. A fantastic campaign. Very fun. Very, very fun. A really cool story as well. Really cool story. All right, so we're going to start here. We're going to put this here. Boom. All right. What else? Let's go next on here. All right, so this is going to give us the bonus tile that we're going to use. So let's just get this out here. And here it is. We'll just set this down here. All right, set these off to the side. Let's see what else we got. We're not using the resolution module. We are using the airship module. So we're going to do siege engine and drill. Siege engine. An opponent may not move their character and mechs out of your airship's territory unless they pay you $1 per unit moved. Okay. Let's just put that there for now. And then we'll also drill. All right, drill is your airship's territory has a tunnel that only your workers may move through. All right. All right. Let's put that over here. And where are we to set these? I guess since we don't need this faction space, what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to move these over. And I'm just going to put these here. Just going to put these here like this. All right. My friends played the campaign over 4 brunches. Nice, dude. Yeah. It is fantastic. It really is. Top notch. Top notch. All right, so let's shuffle these up and let's get two of these cards. And our airship can hold 2 workers, indicated by the aggressive tile, and then the passive tile. Our airship can move 3 spaces when it moves. Now the Automa's airship, that usually moves with the character when the characters move. And you guys will find out pretty quick how they... I don't know exactly. The formula is kind of... On the card itself, it's going to have a few movement options, and you only do one of those options. Let's say, for example, on that card, it's going to say move the worker. What happens is you usually move the worker closest to their home base, and it goes out a certain distance closest to the most amount of other Automa units, and then closer to the factory. Kind of like that. So it's always going to be using units closest to the its home base and moving them out further down here. It can have cards where it does combat, so it'll just warp to another location to do combat. But that's basically the movement. But I don't know the exact formula. I believe it moves to a spot like in the vicinity, the neighborhood, I should say, it's called neighborhood, of the most friendly Automa units. It's something like that. But the app just does such a fantastic job of doing all of that calculation for you. I think what happened was I went to get out the solo rules. I started reading it. I had a question. I looked it up. And then in that thread, I saw the Scythekick app. I downloaded it. I checked it out. And I never went back to the actual rules. It just does that good of a job. It's fantastic. So with that, I should learn the actual rules and try them out, because then maybe I could do with the modular board, right? I could do stuff like that, or mix these up completely without using the app. But the app's just fun to use itself. It's pretty cool. All right, so I think these are about shuffled, right? These are about shuffled. And what do we have? We have the industrial board. We have the industrial board. So let's give 2 of these cards out here. So we have Get Rich or Cry Trying. Have at least $20 at the end of your turn. Okay. And then we also have Monopolize the Market. Control at least 9 tokens of the same resource at the end of your turn. Okay. So those are our 2 quest cards. And we are also going to be using the expansion with these encounter cards. So this is a separate expansion that you can buy as well. These are all different encounter cards that come with the base game. And they are drastically different. They are drastically different. But they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. So let's shuffle these up. And the cool thing about Polania is we can pick up the 2 options per encounter card. Really cool. Really cool. Really cool. I'm a fan of pretty much all the factions in here. I mean, besides, I forget what this guy's name was. Saxon. He can get multiple combat. So in a game, you can only have 2 combat victories, but he can have as many as you want. And I believe there was something else that he could do as many times. I forget. And that's probably one of those things that I just don't have as much experience with him. So other players definitely know how to play that faction more. I am in no way, shape, or form a pro of any kind. I am a super casual Scythe player. So I know there's going to be people out there that are like, no, that's not the min-max, perfect move that you should make at this point, especially with this board, industrial board. I get it, guys. I'm not that, I'm not a professional player. Again, I just play this super casually. So I'm going to make mistakes. If you guys see better moves, I apologize. It is what it is. I'm just here to have fun. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, let's see. James, best artwork in a board game. It is fantastic. Fantastic. If you guys haven't known or seen it yet, if you have the board and you haven't really investigated the board, I encourage you to do so, because there are hidden things throughout the board that are like callbacks to other things, popular stuff like that. And especially the modular board. I was looking at that close, and there's some really cool stuff on there. I saw a Lord of the Rings thing, saw a Mario guy on there. So I don't want to say too much more, but if you have the board and you haven't inspected it closely, I encourage you to do so. It's a lot of fun. And I love the artwork in here, man. Yeah, absolutely. James, fantastic artwork. That's one of the things that, again, for anybody new joining, this was kind of my first love of like a board game. That this one really got me into the hobby. I was starting to pick up a few games, but then I got this one and I was like, whoa, this is a board game can do this, and I love it. And the artwork on the cover and from what I saw really pulled me in with the mechs too. Absolutely fantastic. What's up, buddy? Enjoy the great game. What's up, Michael? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Really appreciate you all stopping by. If you haven't, please think about giving the video a like. It seriously helps me out. I truly appreciate it. And thank you. Thank you. It really encourages me to keep, keep this up. It just shows me that, hey, you guys are liking what you're seeing. Just keep it up. So if you guys could do that, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Artwork is wonderful and full of Easter eggs. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so I think we shuffled that enough. Let's shuffle the factory cards. Now, the factory cards, you have a certain amount based on the player count plus 1. So I'm going to put out 4 factory cards here. Does anybody else have experience with the Encounters expansion? Is fantastic. Absolutely right. Does anybody else have experience with the what was I going to say? The Automa and solo mode? I'd be curious to hear. Because I've played a lot of this with my family. This was the first board game I introduced to my friends as well. They loved it a lot. And this is one that I really played solo for the first time. All right, so I think this is good. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's put those there. Let's shuffle the combat deck. And I believe that's it. I believe that's it. Yeah, I was even gonna get the meeples that had the screen printed artwork, that looked like actual little workers. I was gonna buy that too. Yeah, I went kind of ridiculous when I got this game, and I loved it so much. I pretty much got my hands on everything. I even bought, if you guys haven't seen, I even bought these little fireplace things for the encounter tokens. Yeah, I went nuts buying up everything. Let's see what else do we have. So our board, industrial. All right, so enlist is kind of our most expensive action, which sucks. I like getting the enlist early. Because the Automa you can benefit from, like, they will have an enlist part where if you have your enlist bonus unlocked, you will get stuff, when that card pops up. So that's really good to have. Let's see what else. All right, so our buildings have to go, we have to have buildings adjacent to tunnels. Okay, adjacent to tunnels. And again, our quests are control at least 9 tokens of the same resource at the end of your turn and have at least $20 at the end of your turn. All right. All right. So what are we thinking? So we start on an oil and a iron. What is that? Iron? Metal. So produce, I guess we could start getting that, but, and then move is that, I'm just trying to plan out my first, I played a good amount of solo. Not easy, that's for sure, unless I'm terrible at it. Michael, do you have the Scythekick app? Are you saying it's not easy as far as the rules go, like it's hard to understand, or it's just not easy against the Automa? I think this is good for the combat cards. So we got to deal out 2 to Rusviet, 1 to the Nordic faction, and 3 to us. 3. Roll. All right, let's put that up there. And yeah, I believe we're good to go. I believe we are good to go. Let's advance this. Okay. And here is the screen here. So like I said, you can see like all the positions. I'll try to bump it up a little bit. So you can even see the airships are like moving around. Let's move it over here. The airships are moving around the space, the home bases, so pretty cool. And then, so I have to change my position. So it has me still starting here. So I'm just going to take those off, put those down here, take off our hero, put it there, and then the airship right there. It's that easy. It's really that easy. I've played solo Automa a few times. Have you used? Yeah, you were actually the one also mentioning Scythekick. Yeah. Can I just call you Blue? I'm gonna butcher your name every time. Let's all right, so I think we got our stuff, right? We are good to go. So it's gonna start with us, right? And we are going to, what are we gonna do? So 9 tokens at the same resource at the end of your turn and have at least $20. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna produce. I think I might produce. So again, our aggressive tile for the airship. An opponent may not move their character and mechs out of your airship's territory unless they pay you $1 per unit moved. So that could be a good way to just throw out our airship over to where the enemies are and just start collecting some extra coins. And we have 3 movement as well, so it wouldn't take too much to get them over there. And then drill. Your airship's territory has a tunnel that only your workers may move through. Only your workers may move through. Okay. All right, so I think what we're going to do, let's do a produce first. And again, for anybody joining, I am no Scythe professional. You guys are going to see plenty of moves that you would do differently. I'm sorry. I'm just a casual person who likes Scythe. Took me a few times to get it down. Definitely think competitive is where this shines for me anyways. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's more meant to be a multiplayer game, but I think they did a fantastic job with this app. It is amazing. And the Automa rules in general. Fantastic. I've had a bunch of good experiences with the app. So we're going to put a metal down there, and we also produced here for an oil. Just like that. Okay, we can't do the bottom action, so now it goes to their turn. We're going to skip our turn. It goes to the Nordic faction. And as you can see here on the right-hand side, it has a few things. We can edit the Automa setup, so we can actually make them a little bit easier or a little bit harder. We're going to leave them both on normal. And above that, up top here, where you can see the stars and the blue lines, basically for the first 4 turns, they can't cross across the water. So it kind of keeps them in their territories for the first few rounds. After that, they can go wherever they want to. So let's draw a card here and let's see what it says. All right, so we can actually click on this symbol up there. And just like you can see on the app, it is telling us exactly what to move. So down here at the bottom of the red, it says move the character to the selection and remove the encounter token. So we would just click on here. It would just take off the character and move them right onto that spot. And then I believe it said move the airship next. And then we would just move the airship here. All right. Now let's move the airship. Put the airship on there. Then the next part of the card, they would gain 3 power. So this is the Nordic 1, 2, 3, going up to 7, and they get a coin. We're going to put that on their faction map. And then right below that, you can see if we had the recruit option with the coin unlocked, we would actually get a coin for that as well. But we do not. So after that, we discard their card, and we go to the next player, which is the Roosevelt. And it's basically that easy. Tim, that's right. That's right. You said that before, man. Yeah. Sorry, brother. I'll call you Tim. All right, so Roosevelt, we're going to draw a card. All right, so we click on this, and they're going to move this worker down to here. Boom, move them right there. They get 2 power, and that's their turn. Trash that, back to us. All right. So what I think I want to do is I definitely want to start getting these encounter tokens, right? So I'm going to do a move action, and we're going to do 1, 2, or 1, 2. And who else do we want to move? I do at least want to get another worker or 2, maybe another 3. So I'm either thinking about, I guess since my airship can carry the workers, I could just do something like here, picks him up, takes him, and drops off, right? And I'm just going to stay right there. So I got all my peeps right here. And we did take the oil. Oh no, I can't transport on the airship. Ooh, hold up. Hold on. What do I want to do then? Because the workers can go on the airship, but you can't transfer resources with the workers on the airship. Let's just do... Is that really that worth it? Yeah, let's move here. I guess. Let's just move there. We'll move the airship later. All right, we can't do the bottom action, so now we have to tell the app where we moved. So we have to take our worker off here, and we got to first do the encounter. That's right. Let's first do the encounter. All right, so we have assist the wayward airship to safely land. Place this encounter token on an empty encounter territory. Remove your action token from your player mat. Okay. Contemplate your past decisions as your life flashes before your eyes. Rearrange the recruit tokens and mechs on your faction mat. All right. And then punch the airship in the face. Pay 2 popularity to gain 2 metal and 1 objective card. I got to say, these are not great options for, I think, where I am right now. Placing this encounter token on an empty encounter territory. Remove your action token from the player bar. So we could actually just do it again. How long until we get a mech? We need 2 more metal till I can get Riverwalk. Place this encounter token on an empty encounter territory. Oh, an empty encounter territory. Oh, okay. Oh man, so I can't even place it. I can't even place... I guess I could place it there, but that wouldn't make too much sense. I don't think I could just place it back onto my same spot. Rearrange the recruit tokens and mechs on your faction map. Nah, I don't want to do that. Pay 2 popularity. That's all I have to gain 2 metal and 1 objective card. I guess I'll do that just to get the metal. It sucks about the popularity. So I will do that. 2 metal. 2 metal. And 1 objective card. Okay. And I guess what would you guys rule? Would you guys rule that you could put it back on here and I would just have to stay there for the next round? An empty encounter territory. Or would that just mean an empty, meaning no players at all? Like, would it have this has to be empty, this symbol, like it has to be cleared, or there has to be nobody there? I don't know. Empty encounter territory. I don't know. I guess at the very least I could still remove my action token from my player map, so that would just allow us to do put it back onto the same spot. So what would you guys rule here? Place this encounter token on an empty encounter territory. Is that referring to like this has to be empty? So like there can't already be an encounter token there? Or is it also talking about like a space has to be empty of all units as well as the encounter token? I'm not sure. Little help? Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Yeah, for sure. I guess at the very least, I'll remove this, right? I'll remove that. I just need to know about the top part. Because, I mean, if I could put it back here to not get it again now, but maybe at the end of next turn, if I'm still on that spot to get another one, I'd be cool with that. Place this encounter token on an empty encounter territory. An empty encounter territory. I don't think so. I don't think I could put it back on there. I'm going to rule not. So at least what I'll do is I'll do the second part of the card. So I paid 2 popularity, got 2 metal, and 1 objective card. Let's just put that at the bottom. So our new objective card is Balance Workforce. Have the same number of workers and recruits. All right. All right, so let's move our stuff here, right? We got to put that there. Our character moved on to there. Okay, all right. So that was our turn. We can't do the bottom. And now it goes to the Nordic faction. So let's draw a new card. So they don't have any mechs. So this worker would move here. So let's move that worker. Boom. They also get a new worker that goes on their home base. And they also get a mech that goes on their home base. And if we had the recruitment with the popularity, we would get that now. So that's all they do. And the cool thing is, with this second part of the card, we don't need to add that stuff to the home base. If we basically discard that, you can see it automatically added it. So it's really nice. Yeah, I think so, Michael. Yeah, that's what I went with. All right, let's go with the next player. Scythe, draw a card. All right, so we move the character to this spot here. Remove this encounter token. All right, boom, move the airship next. Boom, boom. Okay, they get a worker and a coin. And it is back to us. All right. So what are we going to do? We have 3 metal now. We have 3 metal. And I do think I want to do produce because I want another worker as well. So we are going to do that. So let's do produce. So produce on here. Let's get a worker here and another metal while we're at it. All right. So now we are going to do the bottom action. So let's pay 3. Let's just get rid of these 3 here. Get rid of 3, and we are going to unlock a mech. We're going to get 2 coins for that. And we are going to get Riverwalk out. And we're going to place this right... Let's place it right here. All right. All right, and that's all we got. So we're going to add a mech to this position here, as you can see. And that's our turn. So we're going to go to the next player. Draw a new card. All right. So there are no units to attack. Okay. All right, no workers to attack, and it is going to move this worker to this spot right here. Boom, boom, add that. They get 2 coins, and we can't get that recruitment. So next player, Scythe, draw a new card. There are no destinations. Hero doesn't move, and airship doesn't move, so they don't move. But they are going to get 3 power, going up to 8, and they're going to get a coin. Boom. All right. All right, our turn. I guess you can put it back, dealer's choice. Yeah, I mean, I was half tempted to, man. I was half tempted to. All right, so I guess we could move again, right? Because I do want to get... Our Riverwalk allows us to move across rivers to villages and to mountains. So I could move here now, and I definitely want to get more encounter cards, especially after getting that trash that I just got before. Plus, I want to get to a spot where I can get more food, because I want to get these. I want to get those recruitment things, because the Automas, a lot of their cards have that recruitment bonus, so it's just an excellent way to get more stuff passively. So yeah, so let's move, right? So let's move. We have 2 movement. I also need to try to get some oil to make it cheaper. So what I could do, I definitely want to go here, right? This is a village, so I can river walk there. And where else do I want to move? Where else do I want to move? I could take the airship now. 1, 2, pick them up, and then 3, drop them off there. Pick up both of the workers, or should I just get all 4 now? Should I get all 4 now? Like wait here one more time, get all 4, river walk over to here, start really pumping out food to get those recruitments. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might do that. So if that's the case, I guess then I could still take the mech here, because that's still a village. That's still a village. So I still could take them there. I still could take them there. Or do I just want to take the airship? Because I want to get this airship out of here to get on one of their territories. Opponents may move their character and mechs. Yeah, their character and mechs. So it has to be on that specific spot. What I have found with the airships, at least in the Automa, they don't come into play all too often. Sometimes I've had some games where it's honestly just sat there the whole time because the benefit of the tile hasn't been that great. And especially if you're talking about movement, sometimes it's like it's very important to move other units first rather than that. All right, so what am I doing here? So I'm either moving the mech here. I'm either moving the mech here with the workers and the oil, or I'm moving the airship 1, 2, pick them up, 3 here, drop them off, or maybe do that with the airship here. Produce the next, one more round of doing something else. Wait a second. Wait, what's it? This is on my turn again, right? Like I have to pick this up and put this on. This completely threw me off. Sometimes I have a bad habit of leaving this token on the old spot. Yeah, okay. I didn't just deploy the mech for my turn, right? Like I didn't just do that. They did a round and now it's back to me, right? To choose a different one. I think so, right? I'm not crazy. I'm not losing it already. I think so. Yeah, okay. All right. I think it's on my turn to change it up. Yeah, so I'm going to put it on here. Yeah, Jesus. I'm already throwing myself off. So I did the movement. I already moved the character, right? So I'm trying to decide who to move now. I guess should we get the airship in play? Let's move the mech out. Let's move the mech to here with all the workers. All right, so let's take this off. New encounter card. All right, so we got help push the stalled mech off the toll road. Some cool artwork on these cards. Gain 1 oil, 1 wood, and 1 popularity. That's pretty good. Pay the crew for their special skills. Pay 2 resources to gain any 2 exposed recruit bonuses on your faction map. So I can't do that one. Command the workers to work for you. Pay 3 popularity to build 1 structure on this or an adjacent territory. Yeah, not go. I need some other ones where it's like I'm just gaining free stuff without paying anything because I don't have much to pay with right now. So I guess I'm just going to gain the just the 1. Man, that sucks. 1 oil, 1 wood, and 1 popularity. All right. Yeah, you're good. Okay, thanks, Michael. Yeah, appreciate it. Sometimes I get like that, right? I think out the turn too much. I'm like, wait a second. What did I already do? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. All right, so we did that one. We cannot do the bottom action. We moved our 2. And let's update this so we don't forget. Mech went to here. Worker went to there. And hero or character went to there. All right. All right, next turn. Nordic. What do we got? All right, worker stays the same place. Put another worker on their home base, and they get a coin. All right, that's their turn. On to the Roosviet. No mech to move. They are going to move this worker here and put it right there. Oh, and I didn't move the airship with the hero. That's right. That's another good thing about the app. It's good to like check back with the app occasionally and the board to make sure everything's kind of lined up. So Roosviet is actually going to spawn 2 mechs on the home base. As you can see here on the app, they would normally spawn a mech, but if they're the Roosviet faction, they also spawn another mech. Yeah, you do the same. Yeah, it's just, dude, it's just normal. You got a lot of stuff going on, right? It's just, it's easy to forget things, dude. It's easy to forget things. All right, so we spawned 2 there. It is now back to us. Okay. All right, so we could do a produce again. That would get us another medal. It would leave us one more. We would get another mech, but we would also get 2 workers. Now, the problem with getting 2 more workers is it's going to uncover the power icon, so we'll have to pay a power, which isn't great. But I guess we could just go to here once we get 3 oil. But I think this is what I want to do. I think this is what I want to do. I just want to pump out a bunch of workers and then just basically start getting the food. Let's just try that. Let's just try that. So let's do a produce. All right, so we're going to produce here. So we're going to get 2 workers this time. 2 workers on the village creating that, and then another medal here. We can't do the bottom. We're 1 away, but we are super close. So we don't have anything on the app that we need to update. Let's go to the Nordic faction, and he's going to stay there. Character's going to stay there. Airship's going to stay there. So another worker would spawn for them, and they get a coin. All right, on to the Roosviet. All right, they're going to stay there. Okay, that's good. And then they are going to get a combat card. And that is it. All right, back to us. Okay. So now I think we're going to do a move. We're going to do a move. Right? We're going to do a move. Because we can't... I guess we should, if I do a move, yeah, I mean, I do want to take all these workers. I'm going to take everything. That's going to be 1 movement. And I do have Riverwalk. I could go down here with my hero. I'm also thinking about moving this guy to the oil spot, because if I do, then I'll have 3 oil. However, the next time I produce, if I keep him here, I'll have 3 metal to get another mech. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to keep him there, and I'm going to do a movement with my hero, excuse me, down here, because I can river walk on the mountains. And let's see another encounter card. Be something good. What do we got here? Refuel using the ample oil supplies. Gain 1 oil and remove your action token from your player mat. Nice. Exchange ammunition. Let's show the artwork here first. That's a requirement in Scythe, right? That's a requirement. Exchange ammunition to access the oil field. Pay 2 power and gain 4 oil. Ooh. Last one, take over the oil fields to achieve glory. Pay 2 popularity, don't have it, to keep this card. At the beginning of your turns, gain 1 oil on this card. If you have 8 oil on this card, discard the oil and place 1 star next to the triumph track. Then discard this card. Okay. The question is, do I pay the 4 power or the 2 power? If I do, I can't do a produce. I guess what I could do, if I pay the 2 power, I get the 4 oil, I could then go to this, pay a coin, get 2 power, and do an upgrade. Upgrade gets me 3 coins as well. And then I could make maybe food cheaper to get the enlist, make the enlist action cheaper. maybe do that. I mean, 4 oil is a good amount. That is a good amount. I might do that. I might do that. Ooh, my power is really going to be rough, though. Really going to be rough. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to pay 2 power to gain 4 oil. 4 oil. Right? 4 oil. And I'm going to do the top one as well. Gain 1 oil. And remove your action token from your player mat. Alright, so there's that. And I get 1 more. And remove the action token. Okay, alright. Alright, so that's the move. Alright, that's the move. We'll see if it pays off. Let's update our stuff here. We'll see if it pays off. And they moved as well. No workers here, they moved here, and the mech moved here. Okay. Alright, so that's me. Pay the 2 and just bolster later on. Yeah, get that oil, man. Yeah. Get that oil. Yeah. This is post-apocalyptic, right? We gotta make sure our oil reserves are we gotta stock up. Alright, so let's draw for the Nordic faction. Okay. Nothing to move. Okay, they get 2 power. Getting a little scared of this power. And then Roosviet. Roosviet. Okay. Not moving. Not moving. Okay, not moving again. Roosviet's going to get a power and another worker here. See, we got to get this. We got to get this enlist. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's constant enlist stuff that I'm missing. I got to get the enlist. All right, so it's back to us. So again, I have no power, so I have to bolster here, right? So I got to put not a star. So we got to put it on here. Pay 1. Pay 1, get 2 power, and then also 3 oil. Let's take 3 from here, and then we are going to get 3 coins. Let's get 3 ones. 3 ones. And now we can upgrade. And I think we want to do, it's either 3 movement or 3, or to produce on 3 different spots. And I think right now it's going to be movement. I think it's going to be movement first. And I think it's going to be, what should it be, mechs? Or should I reduce upgrades? The amount of oil. Could also reduce the building. I wouldn't need as much wood. Wood is one thing I'm really going to be struggling with here, because I'm about to get a lot of food. Let's do it on here. Let's do it on here. Less food than I need. Less food. Okay. All right, and that's my turn there. Okay, next let's go to Nordic faction. All right, so worker is going to move down to here, this tunnel here. Let's add a worker there, and they get a coin. All right, next. All right, let's see. Okay, so character is going to move up to here, getting this. The characters in this usually just hop around from place to place, wiping out the encounter tokens. And then we're going to move the airship after that. Airship flies over here, support the tiger. So let's move character, boom, and airship right there. And they get a coin. All right. That's their turn. On to us. Okay. All right. Are we going to produce? I think so, right? That's going to get us another mech, right? That's going to get us a lot of food. So let's produce. It's going to cost us 1 power. Produce on 2 territories here. It's going to get us 4 food. 4 food and on the middle, on the mountain spot. All right. 4 food and then a metal here. All right. Now we're going to do the bottom action. 3 metal. Get 2 coins. And get another mech. So we are going to do speed. So it gives us +1 hex movement. And let's put him, could put it here, or we could put it here. Are we going to want to move next time? No, I think we at least want to get an enlist, right? An enlist. Maybe jump back to this to bolster again, do another upgrade, and then go to movement, reducing the wood next time. So then I can maybe move off of that to get some more wood. So then in that case, do I want to stay there? Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we'll stay there. And that's our turn. So we don't have anything on the board we need to update. We go to Nordic faction. All right, I'm going to move this worker down to here on a lake. All right, they get another worker. And again, they only get stars by either 2 combats. On the app, as you can see, that 2 symbol right there, once they get to that 2 star, they will get a star for that. And the only other ways they can get stars is by 2 combat and getting 16 on the power track. And they also get a coin. And that is their turn. Trash that card. Go to the Roosviet, draw a card. Nobody's in combat, okay. And they're going to move this worker down here. Take that off, put them there. They get 2 coins. I gotta say, at least right now, I don't feel too good about my position. I've played other games. I'm not in a bad position, but I just feel like I should. I don't know. Maybe I should stop talking and maybe just continue the game. Sometimes I do that. Like I look at the board and I'm like, I already start speculating. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Our turn. All right. So I think now what we're gonna do is, I think we are gonna enlist because I want to start getting those enlist things. So we're gonna pay a coin, and I think we're gonna get 2 wood. We're gonna get 2 wood. Let's put it down here. Are we going to move that guy eventually? Are we going to move that guy with the airship? No, let's just keep it there. Let's just keep it there. Okay, so we got 2 wood, because what I'm going to do is next time I'm going to bolster, I'm going to do an upgrade, and I'm going to reduce the price of the wood, making it 2. I mean, I guess I do still have 3. Yeah, okay. All right, so now we're going to do the bottom action. We're going to upgrade for 3. And what are we going to enlist first? I do like the idea of popularity, power, or a coin. We could always use more combat cards as well, but what do I need more of? I think I need to start getting the popularity up. I do think I need to start getting the popularity up, and power though. I think that's where my mind's going. Is like I feel like I'm way too low at this point in the game. Like I feel like I want to be up around like the 6 and probably around 5 or 6 on the power at this point. We got like some kind of like mediocre of these cards where I was already too low on these tracks, and I still had to pay some of that to do some of these actions. So it kind of feels like I'm a little bit behind on the tracks. So I think what I want to do, maybe I just do this, because I am going to do the build action again soon, or I am going to do that again here. But the next time I will produce, I guess we'll leave it. We'll do the power. Let's do the power, or the the upgrade and list, and then we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put it on the popularity. So we'll get 2 popularity. Okay. All right. All right, so that's my turn. I don't need to update anything on the app because we didn't really move at all. So let's go to the Nordic faction. All right, so we got... Oh, he's going to move to the factory. Bastard. Bastard. All right. So we remove a factory card. Okay. That sucks. got the factory. Airship goes there. They get another worker. And a combat card. And of course, the enlist bonus is not power. All right, so that's their turn. Roosviet. All right, nothing to... All right, so this is going to stay there. Okay, and they're just going to get a worker. Okay. All right. Boom. Our turn again. Okay. So I think we're going to do the... We're going to do the upgrade, right? I think we're going to do the upgrade. So let's pay 1. Let's get 2 power. Let's pay 3 oil. And we are going to, we get 3 coins for that and a power. And what are we going to upgrade? I guess produce. Maybe produce. Produce or bolster. Maybe produce. Start splitting my guys up a little bit. I do feel like I got to recover with the power though as well. Let's just do this for now. Let's cover this up here. Okay. All right. We didn't move at all. So it's on to the Nordic faction. And they're going to move a worker to here. Put one there. They're going to get a combat card. I keep wanting to say Combat Carl from Toy Story. Combat Carl. Enlist does not help us either. That sucks. All right. I'm going to move their worker to this tunnel here. So we're going to remove the worker there, put it there. They're going to get another worker spawn and a coin. Oh, still not the enlist. God, that's the next enlist bonus I want to get though. So soon. All right, so it's back to us. So now we are going to do, I think we're going to do the movement, right? We're going to do movement. But do I want to do that though? I could actually pay 1 coin to get 2 food and actually do this enlist again because I still have 1 food. That's not a bad idea because the building, I have to be adjacent to tunnels. So I can't really build anywhere right now anyway. So I don't want to build anything. So with that being said, I am going to pay 1. Let's spend a 3 to get 2 back and get 2 food. I'm going to keep the food in there. I brought the food out here. So I'm going to spend the 2 that I would take plus this 1 to do another enlist. And I think what I'm going to do is the popularity, right? I think so. This time, let's do power. Let's get 2 power. Okay, all right. So that's our turn. We don't move again. Nordic faction. All right, character and the airship. Remove this encounter token. All right. Boom. And boom. And they get a coin. They're about to get their first star here soon. Goes to Roosviet. Roosviet is going to warp to here. Damn it. Just stole my encounter token. God dang. Annoying bastards. All right, airship moves. Okay. They get a worker and a combat card. They get a combat Carl. Combat Carl. Okay. All right, back to us. What are we going to do? I think we got to do a movement. Man, that really sucks. That really sucked about that. I still have these 2 and this one. I might have to start doing that. I could do like 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I can't do that. I have to go 1, 2, 3 because I can only river walk on 2 villages and mountains. could do another produce, but I can't do the bottom action. I can't do the bottom action. But I still do need food, right? I still do need food. I could do a movement. I think the movement is the what I want to do now. And I think I'm going to take... What stars am I going for? I guess I could get 2 more mechs out. I have 2 more recruitment that I could do. Enlist. Sorry, like get these recruitment tokens. So I could get 2 stars that way. That sounds good. That sounds good. Have at least $20 at the end of your turn. We have 10 right now. Have the same number of workers and recruits. All right, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Control at least 9 tokens of the same resource at the end of your turn. I could set that one up later. And I also do want to start working on this building stuff. So if I move, I'm going to be able to, you know, move off of this spot. Then I could do a river walk up to here. Control that, build another building, right? Yeah, I think that might be... And then plus I'll be able to get this guy, get her over to one of these spots here. Yeah, I think so. I think so. And again, this will allow me to do a build. And plus I'll get a popularity for this as well. All right, so let's do that. So where are we going to move to? I want to set up the next turn, right? I have 1 oil. I have 1 oil. I have no metal. 3 wood. So maybe I could set it up to be able to do a single produce to get 3 metal the next time. I could do something like that. I could do something like that. Alternatively, I could also 1, 2, 3 go to the factory. Go to the factory. I might do that later though. I might do that in a little bit. At least for now, maybe get my character out here because they're not doing anything right here. So let's move the character 1, 2. 1, 2, maybe 3 to then use the tunnel next time and then just get this hopefully before the Nordic faction does or Roosviet. I mean, I guess I could, even if I go here, I guess it doesn't matter because even if I go here, I have 3 movement. I could go boom, boom here, right? I can river walk over these 2 specifically. So let's just go there. Let's go there. Okay. And that's with the hero. Now, what's the other 2 movement? I guess the other 2, I do want to get... I do at least want to move 1 worker off, right? So I can build next to... Maybe I go down here. Let's go... Oh, man. What do I want to do? If I can upgrade again next turn, maybe I bring a mech with 2 back down here. But why would I do that? Maybe I just go over here. Yeah. All right, let's not overthink it too much. If I can reduce the amount of food, like with an upgrade here, I can just start paying 1 to get 2 food to do this. So I could just do this automatically. So why don't now I just focus on maybe getting 2 oil so I can do that. So I'm going to move 2 over here. I guess that's wise. Onto that oil spot. And then with these guys, I think I'm going to move over to... What about metal? What about metal? Do I want to do metal? Do do I want to do metal? I could bring these guys back here. So then I could get 3 metal a pop. Decisions. Let's go here. I don't know, guys. Let's go there. I don't know if that was smart or not. I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm going to build right there. Okay. Well, then did I need to move those guys? No, we're not going to move those guys. So only the mech moved. Okay, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, so we're doing that. We are going to spend 2 wood, right? And sorry, the one thing I am forgetting that you guys could probably help out with the mechs, I can still build on that spot, right? Like I don't need to build a building where there's only a worker, right? Like I could still build here even though there's only a mech, right? I just blanked on that. Many options. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Yeah, 100% right. But you can build even when there's like you can build where there's any unit basically besides the airship, right? Am I missing that? Or does a worker have to be there? I'm blanking on that right now. I think it's on any unit besides the airship. Because the airship, you don't actually control that territory. Yeah, you just have to control the territory, right? Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure, right? Let's just do, let's look at 2 seconds. All right, so if we look at build, okay. The build structure, okay. Oh, with at least 1 worker on it. All right, so that's fine. So I guess I'm just going to move. Here. Is this the net? Oh, it's popularity then. I guess I don't need to produce on there. Yeah, okay. All right. So I moved a worker there. Sorry, guys. All right, so I paid the two wood already, right? We're going to get a coin for that. We're going to get a popularity. Popularity. And we're going to build a building. So we are going to build. Let's build this monument. Let's build the monument here. Because the next time we bolster, we'll also get a popularity as well. Okay. So we did that. All right. And that's adjacent to 2 tunnels. So we're trying to do our thing here as well. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just blanked on that real quick. All right. So now we got to update some stuff in here. So character is no longer here on the tunnel. Mech is here and here. Worker, there's still worker on there. There's a worker here and a worker here. Okay. And there's a worker there still. Okay. All right. So that's our turn. All right. So we got this worker comes to here. Okay. Boom. Right there. Gets a power and another worker. It's his last worker. And now we get the enlist. Thank goodness. All right. So that's his turn. So now they hit that star. So they did get a star. We're going to place that up here. So they got 1 star. All right. Now we go to Roosfiat. All right. So we got to move a mech onto this tunnel. Boom. Move a mech. There is still a mech there. Okay. They get another worker. That's their last worker as well. And they spawn another mech here. And we also get a popularity from our enlist. Yes, okay. And they get a star as well. All right, so that's 1 star for each of them. Back to us. All right. So, I think we're going to do... Oh, if we do the bolster, we can't do... Yeah, that's right. So we were going to produce. Yeah, see, man, I should have taken a worker. I think I played that wrong. I probably should have moved a worker. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I probably should have moved some like here maybe, because then I could have, when I produced, I could have gotten 3. Yeah, that sucks. It is what it is. Okay, well, let's just do it. So we pay power and we produce on 3 spots. So we're going to do 2 oil here, a food. It's rolling off from me. Get your ass back here. And do a metal here. And we can't do the bottom. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's our turn. Oops, no, not that. Not that. All right, so they're going to move a worker from here to here. Boom. They get 3 power. 1, 2, 3. And they get another worker, but they already have it. And list does not take effect. And Roosevelt. Move a worker onto this tunnel. Come on, baby. All right, there. They get a combat card. Combat card, and they get their last mech on here. And we don't get that coin. Okay, back to us. Okay, now I guess we're going to do an upgrade, right? I think it just kind of makes sense to do that. So I think we're going to pay 1. Pay 1, we get 2 power going up to 8 and a popularity. We're going to get 3 coins for this bottom action. We got to turn in 3 oil. 3 oil. And we're also going to get a power for that. And what are we going to upgrade? I guess we're going to do this, remove this one. And I think we were talking about reducing the cost of this. We could also, if we cover this up, if we do 1 more produce, we would have 2. We would only need 2, right? And if we do a produce, we would have that too. So maybe we do that. Go for the 4 mechs. Go for the 4 mechs. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay. All right. All right, so we did that, and that's our turn. Okay. I think next time I am gonna do a movement though. I want to get this before they do. Okay, let's see what they got. Stays the same. They get a combat card. And they get another mech spawn. Okay, and we don't get that coin. I do gotta get that in list. I gotta get that in list. All right, Roosevelt. All right, one of their workers. Oh no, this worker moves here. Okay. Oh, and I gotta. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. They would have moved this worker. They would have moved this worker there. Yeah. Because I forgot to put in the app that they had a worker there. I guess something happened, but they did have one. So they would have moved him there. Yeah, it's right. All right, so they get 4 power. 1, 2, 3, 4, going up to 13. And we get a power as well, going up to 10. Okay. We're rolling in the power now, though. All right, so I think we... Do we produce again and get out another mech? Or do movement? But if I do movement, I can't do the bottom action. And we kind of have this encounter covered up, so we will be able to get another one. So I think we produce one more time. I think we produce one more time. Pay a power. Produce on all 3 of those spots again. So 2 more oil here. Another food. And this metal. Okay. And we're going to spend 2. Get 2 coins. And get another mech out. So we're going to get submerge. Move to or from lakes and move from any lake to another. Absolutely. So we're going to go here. All right. And yeah, so that's our turn. Let's update this. We put another mech here. Okay, got a mech there. Okay, that's our turn. Nordic. Michael is correct. I think there has to be a worker on the spot. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. All right, so this mech moves down to this tunnel. All right, so let's add one because there's still one there. They get 2 coins, and another mech comes out for them. All right, that's our turn. Roosfiat. Move this worker to here. All right, now there's no longer a worker on there. Okay, they get 2 power. Ooh, they're close to getting another star, and another worker would spawn, but nothing happens. We do have the enlist, so we will get a popularity, and that's their turn. Okay. I feel like I'm a little behind. I feel like I'm a little behind. But that's usually how, like, the game usually goes. I have no stars right now, right? But the game usually goes, in my experience, it's like it starts out kind of slow and then it just escalates very rapidly. I mean, we only need 1 more mech. We need 2 more recruitments. There's a few ways that we can get this. Let's count our money quick. Got 5, 10, 15. So we almost have enough to have $20 at the end of your turn to do this objective as well. But I do want to focus on getting these also. So what do we do now? Do we do another? I can't do the upgrade. I don't have enough. I guess I could do this. Pay one coin to get 2 of any. And I guess we're just going to get an oil. We at least need 1 food so we can upgrade that, right? Or do an enlist action. And then what else? Do a wood. I think a wood, because I have 1. If I do 1 more, then I can move next turn. Yeah, and do that. So let's just put them both here. Okay. And now for the bottom action, spend these 3. And I am going to do this one. And I'll get 2 combat cards because I think a fight's coming. I have a feeling a fight's coming. Let's put that right there. Okay. All right. And that's our turn. Oh. Okay. One of these moves down to the factory. Put 1 there. If they were Roosfiat, they'd get another mech, but they are not. So instead, they just get 1 and a combat card. And we just unlock this, so we get a coin for the enlist action. So they get a combat card. Okay. All right. Here, no destinations. Character, it's going to go here. All right. They get a combat card and 2 coins. And we get another coin for that. All right. Back to us. So I think we're going to do a movement, right? And we got to move in such a way that we can place another building adjacent to some tunnels. Adjacent to some tunnels. So we got 15 coins again. How did that happen? I thought I just spent 1, but I got 2 back from 2 enlists. That was weird. Okay, so if we do a movement, I can go get this or this one. I can also... I'm going to need 2 metal, right? Is it ore? Maybe it's ore. I've been saying metal this whole time, but So if I do that, what are my combat cards? What are my combat cards? We got we got 2 2s, a 3, a 4, and a 5. 2 2s, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So not terrible. Not terrible. I think I am going to move. Let's do a movement here. Let's go here. Where's the other movement it's going to be? If I produce again, I want to be at least on another... I need at least 2 metal, right? So if I produce, I'm at least going to want to be on another mountain because I only have 1 worker here. I only have 1 worker there. So what I could do... I have 2 oil, but I also want to be on an oil spot to then have 3 oil because I only have 2 now. Right? So, and maybe also a forest. Maybe I also want to be on a forest. So I need to be on a forest, one of those oil fields. If I get 3 oil, I can upgrade and then make the enlist option cheaper. So then I'll be able to do that. So I'm not worried about the food right now. So I need at least 3 oil. So I want to move at least 1 worker onto an oil field, right? But I also want... So I want 2 on a metal, on a mountain, and at least 1 on an oil field. So how am I going to make that work? While also keeping 1 adjacent here. So I could go down here. Right? If I take like 1 worker and go like 1, 2, I could do that. And that would be it. And then build a building here. I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. I just risk this worker being sent back, but that's not really that big of a problem. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So let's do 1, 2. We can river walk across mountains. All right. So now, do I want to move anybody else? I could do the airship. Or I could move this up to a forest. This guy up to a forest, I guess. Or I could move him 1, 2, 3 just to secure this spot so they don't get it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right. So that was 3, right? Was that 3? Yeah, I think that was 3. Okay. So that was our 3 movement. Now we're going to spend 2 wood to do this. We get a coin. Popularity going up to 8. And we are going to build... I guess I could have built a mill, kept it on there or something, right? It is what it is. Let's do the armory. Do the armory. Okay. All right. So now we're at this spot. So we're getting 4 points, right? Because we got 3. We're adjacent to 3 tunnels, right? We're adjacent to 3 tunnels. We could then try to build here, go boom, boom. That might work. Yeah, okay. All right, so we got all of our stuff. Let's update this. So our hero, oh no, we got to do this. I forgot. This took for precedence over doing the bottom action. All right, so have your bearer help with the harvest. Produce for free on one territory. Hire the workers to further your progress. Pay $2 to produce for free on 2 territories. Force the workers to harvest for you while you watch. Pay 3 popularity to produce for free on 3 territories. I'm not going to do that. I got to start getting my popularity up. So I guess I'm going to do the top 2. Produce for free on 1 territory. So I guess we'll do, what do we need more of? We could do food. I think it might actually be here. We're going to produce here with 1 wood. Because the next time we get here, we only have 1 worker on a forest. So if we ever produce again, we need 2 wood to make another building. So we'll do that. And then pay $2 to produce for free on 2 territories. How much do we have? 5, 10. We have 16 right now. Pay 2. Yeah, I think it's worth it, right? I think it's worth it. 2 to produce for free. The thing is that sucks is my workers are all spread out. Like if I had a lot in one spot, I could get a lot of one thing, but it is what it is. I think with that being said, I'm going to produce here again. And then maybe food. Maybe food, or should I do oil again? Yeah, let's do oil. But that is leaving me open in case somebody moves here. Yeah, but that's okay. We'll move there. All right, so that was our 2. Update the movement. So we moved our hero from there to there. We have a mech still there, not here anymore, there. We have a worker there. A worker and a mech are there. Worker is not there. A mech is not here, but a worker is, and right here is a worker and a mech. I think that's right. I think that is right. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Doesn't move. He gets 4 power. 1, 2, 3. He gets a star. 4 power. And we get a power. That could be another star we get, right? And oh no. Mech stays in the same territory. Okay, so Scythe is going to basically kick out one of these. So I think he's going to go. So the tiebreakers, you can see flashing on the screen. The tiebreaker would be the lowest number. So in this case, what's it? The mech attacks. Which mech? Over here from the home base. Attacks this right here. And they do go back to the home base. So it's from keep the mech there and put another mech there. Okay. Now Scythe would get another mech, but they already have everybody and a coin. All right. Back to us. Oh, they're going to get a star here. Ugh. Okay. Our turn. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we got to make something happen. I guess, are we going to do produce, get our last mech, get a star? Last mech and a star. Last mech and a star. Or were we going to... We do have enough wood to move again. Wait, is that what we just... Yeah, we just did that. We just did that. Yeah, we just did that. Okay. Oh, see, that was stupid. I should have gotten at least... I should have produced here. I could have done this. That's okay. That's okay. I guess let's produce, right? Let's get our last mech out. right? Let's get our last mech out. Produce 1, 2. I guess we're going to produce here and here. 2 metal. And third spot. Did we need to do? No, we have 3 oil. I don't think we're going to get a star for upgrades. We are close, but I don't know. That's a tricky call. That's a tricky call right there. Let's get a food. All right, we're going to do the bottom action. 2 metal. We get 3 coins. 3 coins. And we get our last mech out. We're going to put the mech here. We get a star, our first star for mechs. All right. Let's put a mech on the board here. That's our turn. All right, new card. All right, here we go. Another combat. All right, so he's going to go to the spot with the fewest combat units. So we're talking this spot here. This spot here, this spot, or this spot. So these 4. These 4. So now the tiebreaker goes to the lowest flashing number, and as you can see here, it is the Scythe mech right here. So this mech is going to come down, and we're going to have our first combat. All right. So now what we do is, starting with the Nordic faction, we're going to flip this card sideways, and I like to go to the Scythe, flip this sideways as well. So taking a look at the Nordic faction, we're going to take a look at their power. So they definitely have 14 plus. So they're going to start with 2 power. That's garbage. And they're going to use 1 random combat card. 1 random combat card. All right. So we're going to do this one. And then Scythe, they are also at, they're doing the same thing. That's garbage. All right, so 2 power and a random combat card. 1 random combat card. All right, so I think this is good. Okay. All right, so let's see what they got. So this is Nordic faction. 2 plus 5, they got 7. Scythe is 2 plus 2. Shit, we were at 9, right? Accidentally hit it. All right, so Nordic faction wins. The mech goes back to the player mat, and they both spend 2 power. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And Scythe will get a combat card on its mat, and let's put these back down to 0. So let's discard these. Why didn't it switch? Okay, there we go. Trash both of those. Nordic 1, it moved here, and trash that card, and now on to Scythe's turn. Draw a card. All right, mech. Gonna move their mech from here to here. Okay. Boom. They get another mech that comes out, and they get another combat card. Boom, and then we get a coin. Nice. Yes. Excellent. All right, that's our turn. Back to us. Okay. Okay. And sorry, our last mech ability was, in combat, do not lose popularity when forcing an opponent's workers to retreat. Pretty good. Okay. Okay. So what are we going to do? Are we going to get power? Are we going to get power? We gotta get our popularity up. We have to get our popularity up. I could pay 1 to get our last enlist. That would be another star. That would also get us a power. And we would get 2 coins, taking it down to, we would be 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, but we'd have to spend one. So we'd go to 17. We'd be at 19. We'd be at 19. That sucks. That would be with that, but I do want to get that last enlist. But could I just get that later? Could I build? Yes, I could move and build. But where would I'd have to go like up here. I can teleport lake to lake, so I could do that. I could do that. Lake to lake, maybe take, you know, this guy in the lake here, teleport here, and then go here to build. Oh, but that wouldn't, I still wouldn't get the points for that. I guess I could do, what would I do? I think that last building might be a problem. That last building might be a problem unless I like battle the Scythe faction. But they still have a lot of power. I know they can't spend that all at once, but so on some of the Automa cards, they can play like 2 or 3 combat cards also, in addition to using like 7 power. So it can be kind of brutal. I also have to think about spreading out my units at some point to get more points at the end of the game. So I could at the very least get this token. You know? But if I was going to do that, maybe I'd just get this one. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, then what's the alternative? I guess get another upgrade. I mean, if I build another building, I'm 1 building away as well, right? So what I could do if I move, I could produce. I don't think I want to produce right now. All right, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to pay 1 to bolster, getting 3 power, 1, 2, 3. I also get a popularity for that. And I'm going to do the bottom action, 3 oil. I get 3 coins and another power. I think I'm going to try to get a star this way. I'm going to get another star here for my objective. And my upgrade, let's uncover that. And let's cover up, I guess, what, the oil again? Or not again, but I don't need the metal anymore. So I guess we'll do this. Maybe we get the upgrades. Maybe we get the star and upgrades. Let's just do that. Okay, now at the end of our turn, we get 5, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20. We have 20 exactly. All right, so have at least $20 at the end of your turn. So we did this objective. Okay. $20 at the end of your turn. 5, 10, 15, 18, 19, 20. Yep. Okay. All right. 2 stars. 2 stars, right? We'll get a 4th for the enlist. Maybe the upgrades and power. Maybe buildings as well. I don't know. Okay, so that's my turn. All right. So they're going to move and get this. Boom, here. That goes away. Airship moves. Right there. They get a combat card and 2 coins. 2 coins. We get a coin for that. All right. That's their turn. Scythe. All right. This mech, one of these mechs is going to move to here. Put a mech here. They get 2 coins. And they would spawn another mech, but nothing happens because they have all their mechs out. Back to us. back to us. So I guess, how are we going to get our power up? I guess we could move, get this other objective, build something else, right? Build something else. That would also give me a popularity. I got to start getting the popularity up. Or I could just right now get the last enlist out, get another star. That would get my power up. Let's do that. Pay a coin. We'll get 2 food. 2 food and a power. Crap, did I just move that up? I don't know if I moved that up yet. I forgot. All right, so bottom action. Pay 3, enlist, giving us 2 coins. We get a star for the enlist. So we got 3 stars. And that's our turn. All right. So the mech comes down to here, kicks this worker off back to home base. Okay. Mech comes down here. Come on, baby. All right, we got to take off this worker. Put it back here. Change up the faction. Putting the mech back. Oh, no, not on there. On this spot. Okay. 3 power. But they already have the star for the power, and they would get another coin. And now we get the enlist for combat card. Boom. All right, they almost got another star. Rooseviert's turn. All right, move the mech here. Boom. They get power. And another worker, so they get a star for power as well. And we get another combat card. All right. All right. That goes here, so they just got another star here. Ugh. We got a lot of coins. We do have a lot of coins. We don't have a lot of resources, and I'm gonna have to spread out for the territories. And I gotta get the popularity up. I have to get the popularity up. So I could get another star right now. Doing this, bolstering. But do I want to do that? How many turns do I have left, really? Red needs 2 more stars. So I could move, right? Start spreading out a little bit. I could do that. Build something else. That would get me another popularity. So I'd go to 10. And then I could do this to go up to 12. Do another bolster. Yeah, I think that might be worth it. But I might have to produce one more time. Let's just do this for now. Let's do a movement. So let's do 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need oil at some point. I don't need any more metal. I guess we could do I guess I could do like 1, 2, and then 3. Maybe 3. Just protect him a little bit. I guess that might be fine. Have 2 on the oil, so when I produce again, that might be okay. Let's just try it. So let's do the encounter first, right? Encounter. So we got offer your protection to the captain. Take $3 from an opponent. You may not attack them until you are attacked by them. Keep this card as a reminder. This is the artwork on here. Pretty cool. I just love, like, this artwork is just fantastic. Like the airship in the background. Accept the captain's protection. Pay 3 to any opponent. They may not attack you until you attack them. Or hijack the airship. Pay 3 popularity to move your character to the factory if it is empty. Yeah, not the best encounter card. So at least take $3 from an opponent. I'm going to count. So we got 5. This is for the Nordic faction. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. And Roosviet, that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's take from Roosviet. They got the most stars anyway, right? So let's take $3 from Roosviet, and it says you may not attack them until you are attacked by them. Okay, we're gonna take those coins. Thank you. Pay 3 popularity. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's not empty anyway. Pay $3 to any opponent. They may not attack you until you attack them. No, I'm not gonna do that. I want to keep the coins. Keep the coins. All right, so that was that. Now the bottom action. So we are going to build, right? We're going to spend these 2 wood. We're going to get a coin for that and a popularity. Move this up here. And what are we going to build? I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I guess it actually might. It actually might. I guess we could do... What do we want to do? Oil? We could do it down here. Could do it down there. If we do that, I mean, what am I trying to get? I got 2 more upgrades I need, 1 more building, right? 2 more upgrades, 1 more building. I'm gonna get 1 for power. I'm gonna get 1 for power. Maybe it is wood. Because if I do 1 more produce, if I do a produce now, I'm going to have 2 oils. So yeah, let's put it here. Let's just put it here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to build anywhere next to like another, like some of these other tunnels. I mean, I guess I could warp over there somehow, but I don't see how that's possible right now. Okay, so yeah, let's just build that. That's fine. That's fine. We might just stick to the 4 points. Sucks, man. Okay, so we built that. Now that's our turn. We got to update this, right? So we got to move our character to here. Everything else is the same. There is no longer a mech here. It is down here, and a worker is down here. I believe everything else is this. No. This needs to be updated, and so does this. Okay, all right. That was our turn. Nordic faction stays the same. They get 2 power. They can't get any more, and another mech would spawn, but that doesn't happen. We get another power going up to 15, and that's their turn. They do get another star. And on to Roosviet. Oh, no. Okay, so they're gonna battle. So it said, let's see, who are they moving? Are they moving the character? So the character attacks. All right. With the lowest amount of units, right? But the territory or the number defeats. So they're actually attacking us. All right. We are in battle. Freddie Perez. Hope everyone's doing great tonight. What's up, Freddie? Thanks for joining the stream, man. How you doing? We're getting into our first battle here in Scythe. Getting into our first battle. So this character is going to come right here. Because you can see that on the screen, that number 1 spot. That is the tiebreaker. That is the tiebreaker. Okay. We are in combat. All right, so we got to select our power. How much are we doing? Oh, man, see, this sucks. Dude, we're one away. We're one away from getting a star through power. One away. At the same time, we could get a star through Rufus. What's up, man? What is up, fellas? Just time to watch you go big. Yeah, dude, I know. I'm just wondering how big I want to go right now. I'm about to get a star power over here to get up to 16. Problem is, now I got to spend this power to maybe win this combat. I guess it doesn't matter, right? A star is a star. It doesn't matter how you get it. So, yeah, so we're going to go big. We're going to go big. We're going to spend 7. All right, we're going to spend 7. And we're going to end up choosing our number 5. Our number 5 combat card. Our combat Carl. Number 5 combat Carl. So we get 12. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right. So yeah, we're gonna spend the 12. All right. So let's see what they're rocking with. All right. So they're 14 or over, so they're gonna use 7. Ugh. 1 combat card. All right. Here we go. This is random. This is it. This is random. Attacker wins too. Right. Attacker wins ties. Yes. Yes. Got a 3. So they got 10 to 12. All right. So let's take our power down. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we're gonna go down to 9. Or Roosevelt it is. And we're going to go down to 8. Right? Is that the right math? 15 minus 7. I've played Scythe in years. Yeah, dude, me too, man. So many new games, flavors of the week. I said that at the beginning, Rufus. It's the same thing with me. This was my first real love of board games. I had the first game I ever got was Talisman. I found that in a Goodwill, and that's what got me hooked. So I found Talisman in Goodwill. It was still in the shrink wrap. Brought it home, played with the family, had a great time. I started looking online for some, after we played that 8 or 9 times, started looking for some other games, and then I got something like Forbidden Island. Real simple cooperative game, right? A lot of fun. After that, I got Scythe. And I got it mainly because of the look of it. It's just a beautiful game. And I fell in love with it. I started getting everything for it. I got these little, I don't know how long you guys been here, but I even got these little fireplace, these campfire tokens for the encounter tokens. I even got the broken token. This is the only broken token insert I have. I got it for this. I just went ham. I started getting everything. I was even looking at the metal mechs that they sell from Stonemaier Games. Just beautiful. I love this game. It's in my top 10. This is one of my favorite games, but I haven't played it in so long. I had to do a refresher, but I've been itching to get it back out. It's a lot of fun. Still would play it anytime. Absolutely, dude. Fantastic game. My wife loves this game as well. This is one of her favorite games. All right, so we won that combat, so we get a star for combat. We went big, Freddy. We went real big. All right, so character goes back to the board. It does not go back to home base. Awesome. All right, so let's reset this. 0. We get rid of this. They get rid of this. And they get a combat card. Michael says, nice. Yeah, brother. Won a combat. All right, so we won. All right, now this gets trashed. And what else they got? They now get 3 power. 1, 2, 3. Right back up. And we get a popularity. Oh, we needed that. We needed that big time. All right, they're about to get another star. They're about to get another star. Is there a way that I can get the popularity up and get 2 stars before Roosevelt gets another one? If I can get 2 popularity to get into this bracket,
If I can get 2 popularity to get into that bracket. It is. Yeah, Rufus, this is really one of those games. It's just, I mean, I'm using the playmat as well. This is the playmat. I got the modular board that I was going to play, but I kind of changed plans. Yeah, this is that game. This is that game. I got the Rise of Fenris, played through that whole entire campaign with the family. Absolutely loved it. One of my favorite expansions. I actually never played the physical game, but I played the app with a few friends, and I really liked it. Yeah, and the app, they did a good job with the app. I've played the app on Steam as well as on my phone a few times. It never get played here, so I never owned it. And dude, I'm telling you, this app that I'm showing you guys now, it's a fantastic app. So if you ever wanted to play it by yourself, I started with the cards. I started reading the solo cards. I had a question. I looked up online, and they were like, "Here's a great app that you can use, Scythekick." Looked at the app, never read the rules for a solo play. I only just started using the app, and it just guides you through perfectly. Perfectly. So it's a fantastic solo game as well. I've played a lot of solo games with this way back in the day, but I love it, man. It still gives you that feeling of Scythe, but it's definitely better, in my opinion, as multiplayer, for sure. For sure. Have any of you, like Rufus and Michael, have you played, or Tim, if you're still around, have you guys played on Tabletop Simulator? I don't know if they have a Tabletop Simulator version of this, but I guess they do have the app on Steam. So if you just got the app on Steam, you could just play with some buddies or something like that. I've started trying to think of ways that maybe I could like, interact with some people more. So like maybe once a month, maybe I just get with some people, just play a game over Tabletop Simulator or something like that. I think that might be pretty cool. Too Many Bones, Scythe, whatever, Blood Rage. Okay. So where were we? It's our turn. We're trying to get 2 stars. We're trying to get 2 stars and get our popularity into that bracket. We could just pay a coin to get 2 popularity. That would put us in the bracket, but that won't get us another star. We could produce... I don't really know if there's a way. We don't have any resources. We don't have any resources. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. Well, what about 2 turns? Because I don't know if the Nordic faction... Alright, so they got... Okay, so they got 2 more turns. Roosfiat, they're going to get 1 here. Okay, so Roosfiat's going to be our main competition. Roosfiat's going to be our main competition. So we can at least do it in 2 turns. And that way we can maybe get some more resources for the end game scoring. You know what I mean? Maybe 3 turns? Maybe we do it 3 turns? Question is, where do we want our last star? Where do we want our last star? We could do a produce. We're not worried about the star from power anymore. We're not worried about the star from power anymore. So we can go down on power. So if we produce, we could get some oil, do an upgrade. That would get us a popularity, right? That would get us a popularity and a bunch of power. 2, that would leave us with 1 upgrade left. Maybe I do 3. Maybe I have 3 turns left. Maybe I have 3 turns left. I at least want to produce to get some... I need to get some resources. Yeah, so that's no... Because I can't even do this. I need 3 food. And I don't even have a single food, so I can't get 2. So let's just produce. All right, so let's go down to power. And let's produce... If we're going to get a building, we need to produce here. That would get us 2 food. Oh, well, that could be the mill spot, right? Produce on the mill spot. Produce. I need 2 oil. So we got 1 spot left. We got 1 spot left. We could do this again. I could do that again, or we could just get a medal. Doesn't matter at this point. No, it doesn't matter at this point, because all this is going to be extra anyway. We only need 2 more wood for our last building. So let's just put it there. I still like the player board top bottom action mechanic. Yeah, dude, it is. It really is. And I said it already 2 times this playthrough. Dude, I know people have figured out this game like crazy. They know exactly, which type of board you have. Oh, industrial starting at this spot. All right, you want to move these here. They know the exact math for those movements. I'm not like that. I'm just a casual player. I just like tinkering around. I'm gonna mess up so many times, but I just love the game. So it's like it's one of those. That's just me. Just casual play. I haven't played this on tabletop. Okay, I've not. I do have the app though. Yeah. Kind of funny to stream a competitive game on too. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny. I'd get smoked, man. I'd get smoked. My wife always seems to just destroy me in this game, but she only plays the Nordic faction because she loves the workers being able to move across the river. She loves that. I like to, in most games, I like to mix it up. Each time I play, I like to try something a little bit new, just so then later on, after I've played everything, I can be like, oh, I kind of like this faction for this. Like I like the, what is it, the Albania or whatever it is with the traps. That's just such a cool feature. Awesome. Yeah, awesome stuff. I do like the different faction abilities as well. At first, I did think the Roosfiets were, you can redo the same spot on the board. It is still strong, but it's not as strong as when I, first started. But yeah. All right, so we did the produce, right? We did the produce. Oh, you know what? No. We're not going to do this because we would actually get more wood if we did it here again. Yeah. So we'd get 2 instead of 1. Yeah, so we are going to do that. Okay, so we did the produce. We can't do the bottom action, but that's okay. But we got more resources. 2 oil. And next time we can move. What did we do last time? Did we do this last time? What did we do last time? Did we build? Maybe we build. We built. Okay. That's our turn. Let's go to Nordic. All right. This mech is going to move here. All right. They get a coin. And they would put out another mech, but they don't have it. And then we would get a coin from the recruit. That goes in the bin. Roosfiet. All right, nothing. All right, the airship is actually going to move to the factory. Okay. Interesting call. They get 3 power. 1, 2, 3. So they're close to getting... Oh, no, they already got the star for the power. And we are going to get a combat card. Boom. Let's put these down here. All right. And they got another star. Oh, so we actually have to do this now. Wait. Oh, man. Did I mess up? Did I miss something? Oh, no. They're going to get another star next turn. Oh, shit. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. We could get another star. We can't get 2. We could. We could get another star by doing another combat. We could risk it. We could go big. But we wouldn't be able to get our popularity into the top bracket though. we could move and do some other things, and we would get one more popularity. Right? Going up to 12. We could bank and hope that the Nordic faction has an enlist bonus of popularity. We could move, do the building, get another star out. Also, move around the board a lot more so we can control more territories. That's an option. That's an option. We have 2 upgrades left, so that won't... So doing this won't work. I mean, that's only going to get us 1 popularity as well anyway. Man, that sucks, dude. That sucks. So it's either... Oh, man. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. I'm leaning towards the movement to spread around to get a lot more points per space. Man, God. Yeah, this game did not go exactly how I mean, I guess I can't predict exactly how it was going to go, but I thought it was going to go a little bit differently than this. It was those early encounter cards, man. It was like, it had a lot of, oh, you need to pay this, and I just couldn't pay it because it was the beginning of the game and my power and popularity were so low. I was really banking on to have some really good stuff earlier on. But that's okay. That's okay. That's how the games go. So I think I'm leaning towards the build. I could, yeah, again, I could do another combat. And I could take it with, I think I would challenge the Nordic faction because they have the least amount of stars. Do I have a 5? Do I have another 5? I don't have another 5. I got a 4. I got a 4. That could be enough. So what I could do is I could do movement, right? I could do movement, spread out, challenge one of these mechs, these Nordic mechs, right? Hopefully win that combat, get another star. If I lose, it gives them a star. But I think they're going to get a star anyway. I think they're going to get a star anyway. Yeah, they're going to get a star anyway. Oh, my Android is great when waiting for the subway train. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they make a great app. The app is fantastic. Absolutely. That's cool, man. I think that's my play. I think that's my play is to challenge them. Oh, but then I guess right when I build, if I win that combat, right when I build, that's the 6th star. So I'm going to be locked into this bracket. I think that's better than, what, just doing this to get this up? And it would only give me 1 more point per thing, but I wouldn't have anywhere near as many territories. Yeah, I think that's the way. That's the way to do it. Okay. I think I'm going to go big, do another combat. I only have... I could spend all 7, so that's good. And I have a 4, so I could get a max of 11. I have to hope that they have something low, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. And I think I'm going to go right for the factory. Because if I get it with the factory, that factory counts as 3 spaces. The problem is if I lose the combat, that mech goes back, right? And now it's just 1 less territory I would control. But I would still get another star from, yeah, I think it's okay. In turn, I would actually give them a star. And they would actually get their, oh no, they have 3 stars left. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh man. I mean, I don't see. I could do it like another upgrade, like I was saying. If I do another upgrade, I would get 3 more coins. I would get another popularity, but again, that's not putting me in that bracket. So there's really, to me, no point in doing that. Yeah, I guess I just do movement and I go to challenge for the factory. I don't know what else to do. It's either give them a star or we get a star and we end the game. If we lose that, Roosevelt gonna win this next turn and they'll have 6 stars. Ooh, it's gonna be a tight game. We have a lot more coins than everybody else, but they're controlling a lot of spaces. A lot of spaces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if we end the game now, we could control a decent amount as well. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll move this mech into here, right? We'll move this mech into there, right? So we'd have 2 more movement. I guess we can't do that much. I guess we could do like something like this. 1. They can hop out along the way, right? Can they hop out along the way? I forgot. Like, can you move a spot, they hop out, and then they keep moving? Does it work like that? I forgot. Let's see. Where is movement? Movement. Let's build. List. No, not this. Move. Okay, so let's see. Okay, mechs can pick up and drop off any number of your workers during a move action. Okay. Yep. You could also use part of your move action to move a worker onto the territory of the mech. Okay. I think so, yeah. Okay, all right. So we'll do that. So that was 1. We need to save this for 2. And then I guess we could go for 3. I guess we just leave him there, right? And we just spread out like this. I guess that's it. Right? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that would leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's fine. And this would be our 3rd movement, moving in here, right? And hopefully we win this combat against the Nordic faction, kick them off, we get this star. Afterwards we build, putting out our 4th building to get another star. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, all right, so let's do combat. So we're going to spend all 7 again, right? We're going to spend all 7. And let's see what they're going to do. So they're going to spend 7. Of course, we kind of knew that. And they're only going to spend 1 combat card. Okay, so it comes down to this. Thank God they're not spending 2. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we're playing a 4. We're playing a 4. We're playing a 4. 7 plus 4. All right. Attacker does win ties. So we just can't have this be a 5. That's all. And they would drop 4 resources. That would be sick. That would really come in handy. All right, we just can't have this be a 5. If it's a 4 or lower, we win. Three. Yeah, baby. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. They spent 7. Going to 9. We spent all 7. Win this combat. It paid off. It paid off, boys. It's going back to the faction mat. 4 resources drop. This does not matter. This does not matter because we're not going to be able to spend these. Because we're about to win right here. All right. So they drop that. Let's see. Workers hop out a long way. Cool. Cool. Thank you, Tim. All right. So this guy goes out of here. Let's trash this. And our mech. We got to spread our guys out so we don't forget. So this mech moved onto the... Oh, we got to change faction up. This mech moved onto here. Left him there. There's a mech here. Boom. He went here. And this mech went here. And there's a worker here. There. Wait, when the hell did I mess up? Oh, I did mess up. I messed up. I put a mech here for them, and there wasn't one. Because they'd have 1, 2. Wait a second. What did I mess up here? I must have missed something. They should have a mech there. Oh, don't tell me I messed up somewhere. That would suck. Boom! Yeah, baby. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Yeah, I think they were supposed to have the board and app were just slightly off. I'm wondering what happened there, but either way, it's fine. Okay, so let's go back to us. Let's go back to us. So it's still our turn. So this goes away. They would spend this. We do as well. They would get a combat card. Put that here. Let's put these back. Boom, boom. All right, bottom action. And that's cool. That counts as 3 spots. And we got 4 resources from that. That is awesome. That is awesome. And bottom action, 2 wood. We get a coin for that. And a popularity. We're 1 away, dude. We are so short, but... Alright, and then we're going to build. Last building. It doesn't really matter. Because we can't place it adjacent to any more tunnels. So yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just place it here. Okay, and that's our last star. Boom, buildings. 6 stars, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's the game. That is the game. That is the game. Just out of curiosity. Oh no, we'd have to get our character on the factory. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's go to final scoring. Finish and proceed to scoring. Yep. Proceed to scoring. Okay, here we go. Player 1. How many coins? Oh no, this is popularity. We got 12. Okay. Next. Okay. How many stars? We have 6. Okay. Stars for Nordic, 3. I like it. For they got 5. Yeah, that was close. That was close. All right, how many territories do we control? So we control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoo, 13. All right, Nordic faction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, Roosfiat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, okay. How many resources? We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Coins. We got 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 28. 28. Got 28 coins. All right. Oh yeah, I think we got this. Nordic is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. 18. Roosfiat has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 15. Okay, and we are adjacent to 3 tunnels, right? Here, 1, 2, and 3 from this building. Or even from this building. So 3. 3. All right, there you go. That is the final score. Can I blow this up? I can't. So 103 to 63 for the Nordic faction, 65 for the Roosfiat faction. Yeah, so we had 12, right? They have a standard set of 10. We got our 6 stars. Yeah, the Roosfiat was close with the stars. Yeah, that last battle got us an extra star, 4 extra resources, and counted as 3 territory. That last battle was absolutely huge. That last battle was huge. Very cool. Yeah, so that's Scythe solo mode. That is solo against 2 Automas using Scythekick app. Very fun, very fun. I highly recommend the app. If anybody wants to play this game solo, the app is just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, very cool, very cool. And I did do minor changes. I did switch up the faction starting points. I switched these up. Start down here. I did shuffle both of these to see if I either started here or here. I didn't want to start, that close. I didn't want like the whole board being up here. I wanted it kind of spread out. So that's why I either wanted to do one of these two. But yeah, very fun, very fun. Just out of curiosity, what were the factory cards? All right, so we got pay 2 coins, build a building, and a popularity. It's pretty good. Factory cards are always really good. 2 coins, enlistment, and a power. Pay any type of resource, power, popularity, and a coin, and pay a popularity to either get an enlistment or an upgrade. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Glad we pulled it out. That was fun. Good game, dude. I'm going to have to break this out tomorrow. Yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. It's a lot of fun. Who do you usually play with, Michael? I forgot if you said, do you play with like a significant other or, some friends or something like that? But yeah, absolutely. I've been wanting to get this out for a long time. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get Scythe. Let's get a classic game out on the channel, right? Let's do solo mode. Thank you, Tim. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys for sticking around. As always, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm glad I pulled it out. I am so glad I pulled it out. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Again, the airship modules, I think these were 2 of the, at least for the solo mode, a little bit better. Just because you got the 3 movement and you could really start taking your ship around. Plus you could carry workers, which I always like. And then, the character moving out would have to pay you a coin. So I think this really could have benefited against the Automas. But I just, usually when it comes down to movement, right, you only have, at least in my experience, a lot of the game, the 2 movement. I guess you could do the upgrade, get the 3rd one. But if you only have 2 available, I mean, a lot of times you want to save it for other things. I mean, like, would I pass up moving the hero that could possibly get another encounter token to move this guy just closer? You know, it's usually stuff like that. You know what I mean? Freddy, great game. This does seem like a good solo game. Might have to look into it now. Yeah, and Freddy, you know what? You could also check out the app. You can do solo on the app. It works differently than this. Like, they actually act as regular human players instead of, you know, the Automas. But it still really gives you a good feeling of what it would be like to play an actual, you know, multiplayer game. Came in late. K Smith, what's up, brother? Solid game. Yeah, absolutely. I just finished. I just beat the game. So you can see here, or I just beat the Automas, I should say, the two of them. I wasn't playing me versus both of them together. It was free for all. They had a little battle or two between themselves. We had an epic last turn. It was really cool. But we got 103 to 63 for the Nordic faction and 65 for the Rusvia faction. And again, the main reason why I'm playing these guys, especially these, if I turn this on, I'll just show this again quick because I like looking at the paint job again. But I painted, these are the only ones I kind of painted. So you can see like the Polania with the bear, right? I didn't do any facial features. And this was my first kind of board game mini painting. So like there's no wash on it. But if I was doing it now, I would definitely put a wash. And then you got the Bjorn and Mox. Bjorn and Mox. All his packs and stuff like that. Pretty happy with it. And then last you got the Rusvia, Olga and Changa. Oh, don't make me put on the... You got the tiger. I just love the tiger. Yeah, really cool. Come on. Come on, Changa. There you go. Sadly, I just play solo trying to get some friends together, but they're not into board games like I am. Yeah, I got lame friends. Yeah, dude, my friends weren't into it either, and they're still not as much as me. But whenever we get together, it's like we just hang out at somebody's house, and we're just like, what else are we gonna do? We just drink and just let's bust out a board game, right? So it's like it's one of those type deals. It's like it's just something great we could just all get together and enjoy. They do like them, but they're not buying them. I mean, is there any game? Maybe it's just not the right game that you've tried to get them to play. You know, do they want something a little bit more action packed, like not something like Scythe, where it can be you just kind of sit up in the corner, you know, and just build up a little bit. Maybe they want something a little more action heavy. Thank you, K Smith. So yeah, just a little recap. Yeah, I always forget to use the airship abilities as well. Yeah. But that's one of those things that it does sometimes trigger in my mind to like, hey, let's get the airship in the game. Because I love this idea. I do really love this idea. But for me playing solo against the Automas, it really doesn't come into play as much as I want it to. Again, because of that movement. If you're restricted to 2 movement, even 3 sometimes, I feel like there's other more important moves that you need to be making other than just moving the airship. Especially if like you have this one where their character or mechs move out of your airship's territory. So that would be nice to like get it on a spot with a character. But then if they just move the next time, that's 1 coin that you're going to get. And then plus you'd have to spend another full movement to move it here. I mean, I guess if you wanted that trickle in of money, it could be good. But again, are you going to spend that 1 whole movement on the airship just to get $1 when that move could go to something more important? I don't know. Yeah, but the last turn was pretty epic. I had to get 2 stars left. The Rusvia faction was going to get their last star on their turn, so I didn't want that to happen. So I charged in here. The Nordic faction had a mech on the factory. It was just like this. And I moved in to do my last combat that I could get. Then take, that would also leave me control of the factory. And then I had the bottom action to build my last building that I needed to get the last 6-star. And then they also dropped 4 resources on that. So not only that I controlled the factory, which gave me 3 territory, got 4 resources added on to the end of the game. And and I won that combat. So I got the 6-star. So really cool stuff. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm glad I did that instead of trying to do something else. As Freddie says, just go big. Just go big, man. You just got to go big sometimes. And we went big, and it paid off. Doesn't always pay off, but this time it did. This time it did. Absolutely. Absolutely. And solid work on the minis. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I'm decent at painting. I just, when it comes, down to it, I'd rather either be playing the game or just doing something else. And I don't have that much time anyways. The one game is like Fireball Island. Okay. 80s edition, but that's about it. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Yeah, so maybe they're not into like more thinky games. Which I am. I like the mix, right? I like, just getting in there and just, having a ball, doing something light, but then also like spending some time to really think about some turns. But I'm usually one of those, like, I like spending some time on a few turns, but I don't want to do that every single turn. I don't want it to be that kind of game, right? Because I want to be doing something kind of constantly. I'm not saying I think I'm messing up how I'm trying to say it. I don't want something that's just nonstop, like analysis paralysis. I like something maybe like I can do a little bit heavier weight, like like a Cloud Spire or something like that. Take a little bit extra to think about the turns. But that's kind of where I wanted to end, something like that. Just like sit there for a few minutes, planning out a turn, and then just do the turn. I don't want to sit there for like 15 minutes at a time. My wife will. My wife has no problems with just like thinking about every single possibility to get the most out of a turn. Some of those playthroughs, the earlier playthroughs with her, dude, I edited out like a lot of just her like, hold on, I just need a minute, and it'd be like freaking 5 or 6 minutes later without talking. I'll be like, are we almost, did you almost come up with something? She's like, I just need a little longer. And I'm like, come on, man. It's like 12:30. It's like 1 o'clock. We gotta go. I gotta go to bed. But it's a lot of fun. I was talking with her and I want to get her on some of the live plays. I think that would be a lot of fun. This is one she would really enjoy. She loves Scythe. She absolutely loves Scythe. It might be her favorite game. I'm not sure. This is in my top 10 as well. I love it. Fantastic. It's a lot of the artwork as well, and I just love having like the figures on the board. Like it definitely looks like, this area control type of deal, but it's also like this Euro, so it's like, it's got this cool mechanism that Rufus was talking about. It's just fantastic all around. That might be cool to get the Rise of Fenris back out. I might have to do that at some point. That might be a lot of fun. Of a baby squirrel. So we either have to play quick games, but I mostly solo everything. A baby squirrel. Not only a squirrel, a baby squirrel. Oh, that's funny, man. So there's some great quick games out there, man. There are some great quick games. Mostly solo everything. And you know what, dude? Solo is also a fantastic way to game. I've been, you play video games by yourself. Now, again, like today, you could mostly play online, no problems. But, when I was growing up, we didn't have it. So it was either like we were playing multiplayer with friends or I was playing the games, solo. So it's like it's not a thing for me to just do something by myself, to figure out something by myself, whether it was outside as a kid or video games or whatever else it was. So I don't mind doing things by myself. And there's a lot of games that have fantastic solo modes. So I'd hate to like just pass those up just because I'm like, no, I'm only gonna play this with other people. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, again, if you buy the games, you guys know how expensive the games are, right? Got to be out now. God bless, man. All right, Michael, take it easy, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for checking out the stream, dude. Really appreciate it. But as you guys know, like, if you guys are spending this kind of money on games, and it does seem like they're getting more expensive, why not take advantage of every, way that you are able to play it? Especially, like, I'm not just going to have a game sit on my shelf like Scythe, spend all this money for it just to go, you know what? I'm only going to play a multiplayer. Dude, it's like, but I want to still play the game. I spent all this money on it, and it still gives me a little bit of that feeling, and it's still a great game. So, yeah, solo mode is... I'm glad more games are putting solo modes into it. And then there's some games that are strictly solo mode now. There was that one game I wanted to get. What was it? It was like... It's a semi-newer game. It was like something... Was it It was like this game. It was a solo only mode, but I guess you put on these glasses, and it was just cards on the table, and you like turn the cards around or something like that. I forget the name of it, but it looked fantastic. It wasn't that much money either. It was just like a simple card game, but I really want to check that out. Another fantastic game is I'm forgetting the name of it. Under Falling Skies, solo mode only, but it is a fantastic game. I did a review on it. It is an awesome game. Really awesome game. Deadeye. That's it, Freddy. That's it. Deadeye. That's it. Yep. I did do, on eBay, I did a pre-order for the game. Yeah, the Deadeye. Yep. I did do a pre-order for the game from somebody, but it was like 2 months went by when the game was already out. And I didn't hear a single peep from him. The status didn't change at all. I reached out to him to try to say like, hey, what's the status of it? Just checking in, no problem if you need more time, whatever. Never heard back. So I just canceled that. So that was my experience. I think they sell it directly from like their website. I think it's like a South African store or something like that. I could be wrong. But that is one I definitely want to check out. And it doesn't seem too expensive. Yeah. Absolutely. So, cool thing is, next Tuesday, I already recorded the unboxing for Euthia, if anybody has ever heard of that game. I did the unboxing for it. I do got to still do the spread, my usual spread, where I put out all the components. There is a crap ton of stuff in that box. That box is absolutely massive. So I got to record that spread, put that together, somehow get that onto the computer. I went from Android to Apple recently, so I don't know. Like, it seemed like videos under a minute, you can just do a direct transfer, but anything over that, I don't know how to transfer it onto a PC. I don't know if I need iTunes to then export it to iTunes. So that's one hiccup I'm trying to work through right now. So then I have to transfer it, get that out. But in the meantime, I can read the rule book, and I think I'm going to have a playthrough on Tuesday. Hoping to have a playthrough on Tuesday. Dia Games was kind enough to send me a copy. So that is really cool of them. Because I guess they got a Kickstarter coming up here. Within, I think it's May. I think it's sometime in May. So yeah, really excited about getting that. I did back that game at $1. But back then, I was like, there was so many games, and I was backing a decent amount that I was like, I had to cut some. And Euthia was one of those that I had cut. But I did back it for $1. So I did help it bring it to life. Well, yeah. My favorite game for solo is Spirit Island. Fantastic. That's, you know what, Tim? That's one I'm gonna get to the channel soon. Yeah, I got Spirit Island. I got all the expansions for it. I do like the game. It is a lot of fun. You're absolutely right. What's your favorite spirit? Let's close this. Start packing this up. Do the old chat and pack. Yeah, but I'm looking for ideas on some other games to play on the channel. I do like that. I feel like I'm mixing it up a decent amount. You know, I got Scythe. I threw in Hoplomachus as well. So I do like that I'm mixing it up, and it's not just the hotness. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't have a lot of the most recent games. I was thinking about pulling the trigger on Massive Darkness 2, but I was a part of the campaign. I was like going back and forth so much. Ultimately decided to pass, and now it's like it's one of those things. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just buy it secondhand market for, you know, a 150% markup. And I'm like, really? Are you really gonna do that? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, just for, you know, a playthrough, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna pass on it. I'll pass. I'll pass. Plus, I need to spend it on other things. Other games that I'm a little bit like I'm looking forward to a little bit more than that. It looks like a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's like, do I need another game like that? Yes, probably. Probably. Let's put this stuff up here. Same here with Massive Darkness 2. Almost did it, but then decided against it. Yeah. I think at that time, and still elite a little bit even to this day. Well, let me ask you first, Freddie. What was your reason? Did you have a reason that stuck out to you? I think mine was it was like one of those games, and Simon is really good at this. And you know, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but you know, it's like they have their campaigns are run so well, and they have so much stuff for it that you really can feel like you're missing out on so much if you don't spend all this money. You know what I'm saying? And I think they do a really good job of like laying out, like, we got all this stuff. Look how cool this stuff is. You need this, right? And I know that's a personal thing. Like, that's not they're not forcing you to buy it. I get it. But I think I do fall into that trap sometimes of like, man, it's either, okay, I'm at the $100 pledge, right? The Hellscape pledge or whatever. All right, now I'm going to throw in, you know, oh, but I could add this for another $50. Okay, let's throw in that. All right, I'm now at 150, but I could get all this stuff. Oh, that looks so cool too. Let's throw out another 30. And then I start getting up there, and I'm just like, well, I'm already like $100 from like gameplay all in. Let's just do it, right? And I knew that I would do it, so I was like, just don't get anything. Just don't get anything. You'll be all right. And I'm all right. I'm all right. Just look away, and you won't even know you missed something. But Zombicide and Cthulhu, didn't feel the name. Yeah. You're right, dude. And that looks like one of those games where it's just like, there's just so much stuff for it, right? But I mean, I say that, but then I have so many games that I have so much stuff for. But I think you got to draw the line at some point, right? That's the idea. You got to draw the line at some point. I'm in a weird spot too where I wasn't before, where it's like, now I'm looking at games and I'm like, should I back that just to get that on the channel? You know, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I tell you what I I have the same inner struggle. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's easy, right? It's like almost human nature. It's like that FOMO stuff that they talk about is real, man. It is real. It is an addiction, dude. It is an addiction. But why I'm one reason why I'm really happy about doing the I've started doing the live streams a lot more. I get the games played more. You know what I mean? If I go like this, if I put Scythe down for Thursday and I haven't played it for a year, I have to get the rule book out the day before, set the game up, actually play some of the game or a full game. So I got to play it so that I understand and I don't look like a fool for the live stream. You know, I don't care about missing stuff or like, oh, you actually can't do that. That's fine. But I don't want it to get in there and just absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. So it forces me to bust out these games, and I like it. Because before, dude, I was starting to collect a little bit too much, and it was like, oh shit, I got some time. I'm wore out from the day, right? It's freaking, we just ate dinner. I got some time to kill. I'm exhausted. Should I set up a long game and start playing, or just kind of like kick back and fucking like play some fucking other type of game or just watch something? And now I was starting to do that a little bit too much. So I was like, dude, let's do the and plus it forces me to not come up with ideas for videos. Before I was really struggling with that with the videos. Now the subscribers were really growing a lot more than they are now, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm just chilling with you guys, hanging out. A spread of rampant green is great when I'm teaching the game to new players, as it is an OP support spirit. Okay. The way I can put out fires is my friends learn the game. That's an excellent idea. Yeah, that's an excellent idea. That's cool, man. Yeah. Sometimes, like, if you know the game well enough and you know what to like play as or recommend to other players, it can make their experience so much better than if you're just like, here, you know. And that's one thing too, is like when I'm teaching, the only exception to this was Nemesis. I taught my friends, like it was still new to me when I got it. I took it over to my friend's house. We set it up, and I didn't know the rules that well. And it made that we still had a good time, but it was like there was a lot of things that I got wrong. So it's like it's a must for me to like really know a game before I try to teach it to people, because they'll just be like, well, what can I do this? Can I do this? And the flow can, the flow of the game can be a little bit more smooth. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's cool though, man. I'll remember that whenever I want to teach somebody else. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Have you guys, let me ask you guys, have you guys ever added up your total board game collection price? Have you ever added that up? I did probably 6 months ago or so. And my mind was blown. It was a lot more than I thought it was. It was a lot more. It was a lot more. And I think that's also what did it. I was like, oh my God. I can't keep buying every single thing that looks cool. Because it all looks cool, right? It all looks cool. Everybody's doing a fantastic job with the campaigns. And you just see it and you're just like, yes. Like you imagine yourself with the minis, and you're just like, yes. Like you're having battles. So you have to have the game, and then you get it and it sits on the shelf. And you're like, I will have that experience, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I like, even with these games, I think I'm a little over 100 games. I'm a little over 100, I think. And it's I think this is my max. I mean, I'm getting more in, but I'm going to get rid of some as well. I'm going to start getting rid of some. I have to. Because I find myself coming back to the same old games. That's another thing. A little while ago when I had a lot more games, I think it was like 5K, but I purged a lot, and I'm trying to keep only the 40-ish games that I really love. Yeah, and see, that's a great way to do it, and I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know, it's like I'm at 100 right now about. But again, yeah, like you said, the games that you really love, I'm finding I'm going back to the same old games. You know, if I put some games, like I'll look at one and I'll be like, I know I would enjoy that game, but I don't want to play it right now, right? But then I'll look at another game that maybe I just played the previous week. You know, maybe I look at Cloudspire and I'm like, I could play that right now, even though I just played it. And the other game I haven't played for a year, you know, but I'm like, I will get around to it one day. Do I really need to keep that game at that point? But I know I'll like it. That's the thing. I know I will like it. But am I really going to miss it when it's gone? Probably not. Probably not. And I need to start practicing that a little bit more. I think 40 is probably a great collection size. It's probably a fantastic collection size. Yeah, and as more come in, just get rid of some. Or I should start saying, okay, if you want this game, sell this game first, right? Sell this game, make some room. And that should be the way. I probably should do that going forward. Because I do have a lot of Kickstarters coming. A lot of Kickstarters coming. Super Fantasy Brawl Round 2 is already here at the hub. I got a address confirmation. And that is Quartermaster Logistics. So that should ship out very soon. I'm thinking next week it should ship out. And I'll probably have it by the end of the week next week. I'm expecting it. If not 2 weeks from now. Conan, they said we should receive the games, or at least get a shipping confirmation by the end of this month. I don't know how accurate that is. There's been a lot of mess with that, but that's another one that's coming. So there's a lot coming. There is a lot coming. I know Frosthaven is almost done. Frosthaven's almost done. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming. 3 hours and a 20-minute stream. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, guys. That might be it for me. I do want to thank you guys for watching. Seriously, this is always a blast. I always love these post-game chats as well. Really cool. Really cool. I would love to just like do this for just like, you know, a few hours. I think that would be really cool. And not just have it be a game, you know, but just like chatting. I think that would be a cool video. But I think that would be maybe we're looking at some crowdfunding, you know, projects. I think that would be really cool. Everybody's looking at crowdfunding projects. You know, we're looking at the same ones. We're all talking about it as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. Top 20 is more than 8,000. I keep upgrading my games. I have limited space. Currently have 150 games. Yeah. Top 20 is more than 8,000. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, Too Many Bones. I've spent well over $1,000 on that alone. Too Many Bones. Yeah. A lot of money. A lot of money. I hear you, man. That's a lot. 8,000. Yeah, and the upgrading. The upgrading, like I said, yeah. I mean, the broken token insert for Scythe alone was a lot of money. Then I got the legendary box. I got the resources. I got the upgraded encounter cards. I got those upgraded tokens here. Rise of Fenris. Wind Gambit. Invaders from Afar. Metal coins. Modular board. Expansion board. Right? That's only... Is there anything else? And that's only Scythe. Playmat. That's only Scythe. I spent a few $100s on Scythe. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, and just looking at some of these Planet Apocalypse, Cloudspire, Conan. God knows I spent a bunch on Conan. Yeah. Solomon Kane. Nemesis. Dude, they're so expensive, man. They're so expensive. It is crazy. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for me. Seriously, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't given the video a like, please do so. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so next Tuesday, Euthia. I'm really going to try. I am going to be out of town this weekend. So I'm going to try tomorrow night to learn the rules a little bit. And then also it's going to leave me on Monday. So I think I should have the rules down by then. Another great gameplay, brother. Thanks again for streaming us. I'll be back next week. Thank you, Freddie. Really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, you've been stopping by every playthrough, and I really appreciate that, man. Seriously, really cool of you. Yeah, so next week, Euthia, and then I got to figure out what we're going to do Thursday. Thursday, I'll figure out something. I got to still do my top 10. I got to somehow get that out. I think I'm going to try maybe when I come back on Sunday or Monday. I was hoping to have it out this week. It just didn't work out. So I'm going to try to have the top 10 out soon. Euthia on Tuesday. And then, yeah, I got to figure out something else. I'll figure something out. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I would love to hear it. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. Again, everybody, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Until I see you guys next time, take care. All right, guys. Peace.